I'll start this. Alrighty. And so, as Enki is now, away for a bit of a moment, the party's traveling down the road.
Rewind just a little bit. How much of my 878 remaining gold would I have to drop to just get us fancier wagons, carts, and just make sure everybody, if they want to, has a place to sit and rest while we're traveling?
Ah, yes. That would be because you already have the. Let me pull up your party chart here. Wait, where'd that go?
Because I'll drop several hundred just so we've got an official decked out caravan. Because right now we have 2 carts, I think, or 3 carts and a wagon, some such.
Man, if only the kids could imagine us teleporting to Boonsafu.
Ship them off. Okay. Oh, where did I put that darn paper? Alright, I'm just gonna start with the paper. I don't know where that went off to. But I think you have, 2 carts?
We have 2 carts, and then Gail has her own cart,
Yeah.
is I think what it is. And then we have 1 small wagon as well as the 2 carts, which
So-
belong to... What's his face? I have the name.
Oh, where the hell?
I guess we bought them from him, but he's with us. Murney and Chaz, they have the mules and the carts. Or we bought them from them, but they're hanging out.
But they're with you for maintenance and such.
And if you're looking for the total number, I believe before we got to this town it was 32, and I think we took around 4 more snake people, or 5. Which is turning into a maintenance game. Anyway, I just want to drop some large sum of gold to improve that.
We're playing the Oregon Trail now.
Yeah.
Fucking one of us is gonna get dysentery. It's gonna be over.
We've got a healer or 2 on our side. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's all good. And then, yeah, so it's...
That'd be so funny. If you just a Blinglitch changed it to the Oregon Trail.
That
Just make it
depending on-
really survival based.
Oh, that'd
depending
be
on who's
so
running the
funny.
campaign, it could be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Just a very heavy survival-based campaign where you're trekking from one side of a massive continent to another.
Mm-hmm.
Or-
And then it would be better if you're notified ahead of time going into the
Yes,
campaign.
that is not something to drop onto them. Okay, very low magic. Everybody's gonna roll
Yeah,
for
yeah.
dysentery.
I hope at least one of you is a ranger. Oh, none of you are a ranger? Ooh. Does anyone have the spell? Goodberry? No? Ooh, you're about to starve.
Okay, we gotta ford the river.
Yeah.
Roll.
Hey, anyone have any vehicle proficiencies? What? No one picked a vehicle proficiency?
But Bartholomew.
Oh, you're...
Bartholomew.
Wait!
that's water
You
vehicles.
came prepared!
That's water vehicles.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
but
He's
I mean,
water.
we're
But
sailing.
I'm fording it. I'm fording
Yeah.
the river. I mean, technically.
True. We could just find a river and float the wagons down.
Yeah.
That'll work.
I mean, that's like the hardest part of the end game of
Mm-hmm.
the Oregon Trail. It's not. I don't think I want to do that.
And here, hold on. There, let's look this up. And then, is this also on my cheat sheet here? Oh no, it's right there. All right, so let me see what the shopkeepers are charging you here. So there you go. Okay. Nope, yep, that doesn't have it. It's right there, though. And so, if you want to purchase a wagon that could carry, or carriage, you would probably get charged. Yeah, carriage that would be able to carry like the rest of your people, because I could have like 4 more. Let's see. Yeah, the person has for sale a carriage. They will charge 90 gold. They're giving you a bit of a discount because they're like, they recognize that you're they appreciated the training from and advice that was given from
Or pretty
where the hell
cool.
is his name?
Gale
Nice, dude.
or Murney.
Yeah, Murney. There it is. Murney and Chaz. No, mainly Murney though. So yeah, they're able to craft you up a carriage for 90 gold.
Okay, and that's all we could find in the town.
There is
Or
also
is that
you're
enough?
able to get 2 carriages. So if you wanted a second, you could.
180.
For 180, yeah.
Yeah, that leaves me enough to work with for my spells. So I'll drop for 2 nice carriages.
And they're able to get a war horse. Not a war horse, sorry.
Oh right, horses too. Maybe this might be draining my gold a bit much. How much?
It
Probably not a war horse. Just whatever can
No,
pull the carriage and looks decent.
you'd be able to get like a draft horse for 40 gold. And if you got a draft
And one for each
one,
So that's 80 total.
yeah.
Okay.
And also for 40 of that, where does it go? Oh yeah, Axon helps you pay 40 of that.
That appreciates it, my fellow
Yes, yes.
researcher.
And he's like,
Okay, all marked off.
Yes, I don't really.
220
have...
gold gone.
Yes.
And we are decked out. We're rolling hot, guys. We've got 2 carriages, and then 2 nice carts, and then 1 little dinky wagon pulled by the oldest mule we got.
Yes. And then, so it would probably only take about, because you could go about 30 miles, 30 to 35. And so, oh, and my click is working now. All right. So yeah, you get to like here within the day. All right. And so, is there anything else before the party heads out?
Nobody's gonna kidnap some kids on the way out of town.
No one's snagging anything.
No,
I think you might take
I
some
don't-
candy
I
for the
don't
baby,
think-
but
I don't think kidnapping kids is particularly gonna happen in the party while I'm around.
Good stuff.
there's
good
no
stuff.
islands nearby, so I think we're good.
Good thing I'm alone. No, it's good.
Oh no.
I was
You're
gonna
the
say, our
size of a
troublemakers-
kid. Trying to drag them
town.
around wouldn't work, and you'd also probably disintegrate them with the speed you're traveling at.
It's 27 miles an hour. I'm not moving at light speed.
He still might turn him into a little bit of pace, or just don't. Yeah, just gotta be
Yeah,
careful.
just don't trip. Just don't trip. Give them some
A
goggles.
train them, freaking drag them across the ground.
I mean, I just 27 in our world doesn't sound fast, but if a kid gets hit by something moving at 27 miles per hour, that's not a good time for them.
Paste.
And also 27, I think, is the lower estimate. But yeah, around 30.
Why is this not going smaller? Oop,
I don't know. I think Anki should give me the boots. If I run into somebody with my stature, it's over.
What are you, 350 pounds of muscle? What are we seeing on the screen right now? Is this something we're encountering?
I'm trying to shrink
we need to
it.
make
I
some
don't know why it
perception
won't let me
checks?
Shrink it here.
Oh, is it? I see. It's Floyd.
Oh, she's just a big lady.
Is that Floyd's mother?
It's a
It's one of his many siblings that he definitely did not eat, as we've
Well, Twain,
confirmed.
they
Floyd.
have to be related.
All right.
It's mush, but it
All
won't
right.
let me. Oh, why is it being like this? All right, whatever. Fuck it. It's fine. It's
He's just a wide lass. It's
Yes.
fine.
Oh. Oh, okay. It's so random with where it lets me. Oh, and now she's stuck in the wall. All right. Oh, no. All right. I hate it. I hate it. I hate this. I don't. Clicker is being weird. All right. It's fine. I don't feel like dealing with that. We're not dealing with that. We're moving on. All right. So the party. Sorry about that. Is the party doing anything else before they go? I'm gonna hit the refresh on here.
No.
Everyone use the bathroom. We're all sorted.
And
Yeah.
Nope.
with that, oh my goodness, Mel, he's fine.
I'm
the
gonna pee
street
out of the
cats
wagon while we're
start
riding.
having a little fight as you're heading out. Okay, come on. So some cats end up getting in a bit of a fight, and
Esteban sees one of the local
yes,
stray cats. They start yelling at each other.
yes, Esteban gets in a bit of a spat, and then is he still going? Hold on, I'm gonna close the door. I know. Sorry, 1 second. I'm sorry, Magnus. I know you're a good boy. You're a good boy. I know you are.
This is all coming from just a guy with a really big mustache on the side of the road who's trying to get his cat to behave. It's all in character, guys.
Man, his roleplaying has gotten so good. It's like he's actually talking to a cat.
It's really believable.
Okay, sorry about that. All right. Goodness gracious.
I don't know. He made those noises with his mouth. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a
Very impressive.
certified voice actor here, I guess. All right. And so the party travels together. There we go. A lot of people are upside down. You're all here. You get the picture. And as you are traveling, you see like some time passes and it's fairly uneventful. Go ahead and is there anyone like actively like making watch or anything like that as you travel, or are you guys just kind of hanging out in the carriages?
So we're traveling right now, right? We're on the way.
Yep.
I may be pissing off the wagon.
No.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't know if the wagon has the emotional intelligence for that. How are you going to make it angry?
I'm just taking a wee.
What did the
Oh,
wagon do
I
here?
see.
Uh,
To be fair,
I
if
like-
somebody was standing on my back, taking a wee, as you put it, I would be pretty pissed.
I
yeah.
like the way I just like to see it hit the dirt or whatever. It changes color. It's like I'm drawing. It's cool.
He's just drawing around. Little Tibbs.
You may have him make a performance check.
Yeah. Make a.
Performance.
I don't know. Sleight of hand or performance. I'll let you choose.
Pissing off the fucking.
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
splashback kills.
You said performance or what?
Yeah, or sleight of hand. I'm a bit more inclined to say sleight of hand.
Oh god. I do something
Acrobatics
crazy.
could be funny too if you.
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
get-
true.
You rolled high enough. It's glory. What do you
Yeah,
expect?
of course.
Yeah, that's good.
Are you kidding? You sign your name in cursive.
It's a very drawn out cursive since we're moving.
yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
God. Anyway. Glad we get these rolls done now. 19 for pissing. All right.
Your peenman is amazing.
And
like
so,
an undrinkable.
yeah, as you travel along, you do come across a band of travelers, and not pictured is there is a draconian who, while kind of looks like a draconian, there's active bronze on them. Their scales seem like they're bronze instead of like Statue of Liberty as it's starting to rust, kind of bronze. I could have sworn I had their picture around here somewhere. So you see that. Then you also see there is a where'd it go? A tent that seems to be pitched. And man, this is annoying. Where the hell? I believe that is it. Yeah. Along with the 4 that are here as well. And as you're passing along the road, you see them a bit down the road. You're unsure if they've seen you first or if you've seen them. They seem to just kind of be traveling, looking around, chatting a little bit amongst each other. Do you do anything as you're both traveling on the road? Do you stop? What do you guys do? Oh,
Well, I rolled perception for Needles, and
wait.
Needles doesn't notice anything.
Avalon, are you? If you're saying something, because I think I saw your image light up, we're not hearing anything.
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
What exactly are we rolling for?
Nothing necessarily.
It's just there's people.
Yeah,
No,
there's
he
people
said
here.
we notice it. I'm just rolling for myself because Needles would be doing
Yeah.
spell research, so
Mhm.
does not
Well,
notice this.
Well,
Unless
I
somebody
would
tells me.
definitely be
Can I-
listening in closely.
Can I do like an investigation or like perception check to try and figure out what these people, like if these people are like robbers or like,
Yep.
what they're after?
So you can give me, so you could give like an insight check to see if they have malicious intent. You could do a perception check to see how well armed they are, or you could.
Can I do an insight and perception for checking to see if they have ill intent and how well they're armed?
Can I sniff?
Yeah. So which one are you rolling first?
The insight.
Okay, go ahead and insight check.
Go ahead. Oh shit!
Ice, the Moon Maiden.
So
Blesses you.
Yeah.
26. No, they seem very relaxed. Their posture is relaxed. One of them seems a bit tense. The one that with the cape, or the scarf actually looks like a cape, but it's a scarf. The one with the scarf seems to be the most cautious. Like he's kind of side-eyeing you guys as you're traveling. But everyone else seems very relaxed. And just traveling along. In terms of how well armed,
I need to do a perception for that,
yes.
right?
Yep.
I think Glorb, you're rolling.
Jesus.
What the
These
fuck?
rolls.
Jesus. Glorb.
These are some Glorb rolls.
Yeah, holy hell. So, yeah, with a perception, you clock that...
Wait. Just to clarify. Wait, never mind. Keep going.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. With a perception... Oh, and actually, you know what? That's a good point, too. Inside of the... Well, that's insight. Also, give me an investigation roll really quick.
He's just rolling
This
everything.
one is not going to be as good because it's a 0 base
Mm-hmm.
instead of a 4 and 7.
What fucking liar?
I mean, 15 is still good.
Did he weight these dice? Did he?
Wait, the
Those
code.
D4s.
I'm in.
D4s are only 4s.
Yeah.
4 on every side.
So with the 15, you do recognize it's a party that seems you haven't seen what one of them looks like, because it seems like one of them is there's a tent, and when you look closer, it seems there's wheels on the tent so that the tent can wheel along with them, though you don't see what it might be attached to that would be pulling it along. And then you also do notice that while with your perception check of seeing how well armed they are, you see there seems to be a spell book as well as a blade, and some daggers and a bow with no quivers on the elf wearing a green cloak and leathers. And then there is an orc very well just armed with 2 massive brutal sticks. Hard to see if they're metal or not. Well, one definitely seems like it has chains on it, so probably a metal hammer, but the other one you're not sure it's a material. But also big orcish woman, so those two weapons are still decently well armed. You see the one doesn't seem to have any weapons, but seems to have multiple weird metal spheres holstered in a leather strap. And the other one has... Who was... oh, the metallic dragonborn seems to have a... doesn't seem to have any weapons on it, but it does seem to have a large shield. And as it's talking, it seems like it resembles almost like a hybrid of like Terra in terms of like you are able to tell that it is a highly advanced but still a mechanical dragonborn. So there could be potentially more there. And then you see the one that's kind of traveling in the center of the group and chatting and seems to be the loudest. Has two metal objects that you are not fully familiar with if you haven't interacted with a lot of green dragonborns, which I'm not sure if... Because you fought in the war, though. So go ahead and give me a history check with disadvantage.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're not sure what they... Or, well, before I fully go into detail, are you re-rolling or keeping that?
I'll keep an 11.
Okay. So it's hard to tell what they are. They seem to be weapons, and there seems to be what looks almost like a large crossbow, but without, like, the bow part of it strapped to his back as well. So he has two metal objects, one in each hand, and larger... kind of maybe a bow on his back. So he seems decently well armed as well, potentially. And so yeah, they seem like they're fairly well armed, and one of them you feel like might be a Queen's Maiden. Just given the information you know on Queen's Maidens. And do you, with that information, so you have that. I don't know what you do with that information.
Well, I assume the like telepathy communication network that Needles has set up is still there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Then
if you
I
can see
would-
me within 60 feet,
Mhm.
you're good to go.
I would basically relay every single piece of information to let everyone in the party know that, hey, these people seem relaxed. One of them is tense. They seem to have some kind of weapon. Why is Enki with the party?
Nope. He's not.
And that we should avoid fighting them. Like, let's not cause conflict, basically, with as much detail as I was able to discern.
Okay. And then anyone respond to that?
I'm gonna give a good hearty sniff and see if I can hear anything they're saying after that information.
You give a sniff and then
Oh.
try to listen. Okay.
Wait,
I think you
hold on.
meant
Is
both
Glorb
at the same time.
Does Glorb hear through his nose?
I think the implication is
Yeah,
he's using
that he's
two of
doing-
his senses
I'm gonna
at
sniff
once.
to see
Yeah.
it. Well, yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I
perception
could like
check
sniff.
with advantage. Yeah.
My idea was like I just kind of sniff to see, if they've done something or
Yeah,
maybe I
no,
smell
that's valid. That
gunpowder.
is
You know
valid.
how it'd be.
Give me a perception check with advantage.
Perception.
All right,
Dear
cool.
heavens.
Uh,
Lord.
Today's a good day.
So, you take a deep whiff in, and this might not be something that you're fully knowing of, but do you have, do you know if Glorb is straight? Or sorry, do you know if Glorb is like, what's Glorb's sexuality? Do you know this information? This is about to be important.
It's gonna be important,
I'm
huh?
curious how. But this is awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
what the fuck is
I
this?
I can't
Now
think of
that
a
we're-
single situation where
Smell.
Let's just say that wait a minute. I have the perfect answer. Glorb likes women, but Bartholomew goes both ways.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that works. So regardless of who's out, you smell like a sweet mixed with salty scent. That also has a flower aroma to it. As you feel your heart race quicken a bit as you look at as you realize you are smelling the pheromones being released from the female orc that is, or the woman orc who is with them.
Is she half orc, half succubus? What's going on here?
Hard to tell, but you do feel yourself drawn to her a bit. Not, you can resist it, right? It's not a full charm effect, but you do notice it. And the conversation you hear them having is them mentioning like, yeah, it's a little weird that not too often we get quests going out this far, huh? And, yep. I wonder how I had a pal who's out this direction. Wonder how he's doing. And another voice just, yeah, look, I'm still not a huge fan of us taking this job. They didn't really offer much in terms of pay. Yeah, but, you know, the travel will do us good. It's been a while since we've been this close to the woods, and oh, look, another band of travelers. Please don't talk to them. No, I'm sure they're friendly. Oh, God. And, with that, as they are getting closer, you do notice, as you get a bit more within eyes, the one wearing the trench coat with the hat, or the leather, sorry, not waves his hand, holsters his metal object, and waves over at you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. See. Oh, Globe friendly. Globe would wave back, of course.
And you then also hear, see, they're waving back. It means they're friendly. It means they might know you're stupid. Nah, I think we should give it a chance. What about that one fellow who sped by? Yeah, probably a problem. It hasn't been a problem yet. Yeah. Alright, you know what? Fine. I'll just wait to tell you I told you so. Alrighty. If that's what makes you happy. Sure. And as you guys get close, you see the person wave. Hey, howdy travelers, how you doing?
I am doing great. Glorb's doing wonderful.
Ah, good. Also you do get the scent of metal. I mean, one of them is made of metal, so it's like the scent of like nickel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you're able to hear the sounds of tinkering coming from the tent. So someone in the tent seems to be working on some kind of like a toy or something with metal. There's
Sorry, is
some
there a
kind of
fifth
tinkering.
person in the tent, or is one of these four in the tent?
No, there's a separate person in the tent that's unaccounted for.
Okay, so, okay. Axon,
Yes.
Severance, you two don't happen to be curious if this metallic individual is related to your intended quest?
Oh, no, but that's Dragonborn. That ain't... or, sorry, wrong person. Oh, no, well, that's Dragonborn. That's, I'm looking for a little guy. None of them are little.
Yes, Dr. Savory would be
A
on
new...
the shorter side.
Yes. At least I'm pretty sure he'd look like that. This is a weird
Well,
place.
Usually an investigation is not completed so easily as just seeing them out in the open. I don't care whether or not you find him, to be perfectly frank, but I thought at least to point out that this might be a clue for the two of you.
That's fair. Well, I can speak with them then if you wish, or would you like to?
Severance might be best. They seem to share something in common.
Ah, yes.
I would like to get off the. I assume I'm writing on the card as well, and
Mhm.
so I'd like to hop off and ask this Warforged a couple questions, trying to see if they know anything about Dr. Savori.
And so what do you say specifically?
Do you have any leads on where Dr. Savori might be?
And it pauses as you say that, tilts its head, and goes, "Interesting. Your greeting protocols seem flawed. No matter. If you are capable of updating your programming, allow me to assist. Typically, when initiating conversation with a group of others, a proper form of greeting is required."
A hard R.
Does Severance say clanker?
Clanker, please.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And he'll pause and just go, "Interesting. I wonder what the purpose of a rude organism would be."
Learn to live for yourself. You don't have to abide by every single bit of code and programming.
Correction. There is still honor to be had among having politeness. It is known within the organic organisms that they too are expected to have some degree of social decorum. As we are to live with them, it is important that we accept this and learn to adjust accordingly.
I just don't think being a slave to something or someone is a very good way to live your life. So maybe you should, while still trying to be polite, maybe try and have your own personality instead of going by code.
And you're assuming that I have no personality because I am trying to help a fellow Warforged. Is this what I'm getting at? Or am I incorrect in this assessment?
You seem very robotic.
No shit. As he waves his hand.
Yeah, see, that's the issue, is I can't tell.
Ah, I see. Well, do not worry. It took me a while to catch up on this joking and sarcasm. Thankfully, Nadar has been great assistance for me picking up on these things. However, I believe that these things are best learned through others if you have not learned it. You are already traveling in a group. This, statistically, will be in your favor. As he gives a affirming nod.
I think I'm gonna go now. I don't think there's much point in this.
Fair enough.
But before I go, who is Nadare?
Ah, Nadar. And he turns and he goes, speaking about rude introductions. Name's Nadar, as he holds out his hand for a handshake. And then he leans in, he's like, "This is the part where you shake my hand back." Don't worry, it took him a minute to catch in on it.
I'm going to say no, and that is very racist, thinking I don't know what a fucking handshake is.
Then he'll turn back to the machine. He's like, and he's like, "Oh, so you're just choosing to be rude."
When I was going to be more polite, but as soon as I found Warforged being a slave to their code,
Oh no,
Politeness went out the window, you know.
no, he chooses to live the life that he's living. That's actually he's. If it weren't for the fact that he is very good at controlling his emotions, I'm sure he'd be having a bit of an outrage right now. But
Can I roll a perception check to see if they have any whips on them?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna use a DM inspiration because this will be funny if I get a high roll.
Oh.
No, okay, yeah, that's better.
You know, as you're
That's the
looking,
one.
the sun catches the glint off of his the metal objects in his holster, and they got a lot of metal on them. So as you're looking really closely, some of the sun reflects off the metal and blinds you. Make a Constitution save.
Oh fuck!
Permanent blindness.
That's what you get for
Rolling a
staring at the
natural
sun.
one. You're fine.
Now you're blind.
So you are blind for about a minute.
Oh shit!
As they're just kind of standing there like, well, is there
Now I can't see because he's bald.
and he's like, right, well, you know, I was just gonna have a little conversation with y'all, but you seem like you're in a hurry, I suppose.
Well, yeah,
his
I mean,
hand's still outstretched.
One of our
for
friends
like you see.
one of our friends runs at 30 miles per hour, so we're trying to catch up to him.
And sorry, you were saying as well, Needles, is his hand still outstretched?
Well, I'll let them finish this interaction.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You can respond to him first.
Yeah, and so he's like, oh, yeah, that fellow who ran by. Oh, yeah, he was rather fast. It's gonna take you a minute to catch up with him, so hopefully he's coming back to you. It's given the speed he was running at. I'd say he's about, is like rough as he's like, he's probably about 40-ish miles out. I suppose you could probably catch him, but yeah. But anyway, seems that as like he slowly just starts putting his hand to his side. He's like, well, apologies for that. Y'all have safe travels.
As he's saying all that, he's the one that's been being friendly and charismatic, right? The one named Nadar.
Mm-hmm.
Resin is going to fly over and sit on the brim of his hat, and in his mind he'll hear, friendship.
And he'll go, oh, well, howdy, little fella. Or fellass, whichever you might happen to be. As he'll, like, take off the hat and, like, turn it so that he can see her.
Two large eye stalks grow out of where her face would otherwise be and move up close to his eyes. They're a lot smaller, but
Yeah.
it's very unsettling.
Yeah. And you see
Sorry, that's-
the one that is next to him kind of unclaps one of the holsters that one of the metal balls is in and slowly just slides his thumb on it as Nadar's just like, well, ain't you an interesting fella? And
Yeah.
what interesting eyes you have. Are those yours? You make them yourself? I'm just kidding. But you had to have an interesting mother, if you don't mind my saying.
He just hears friendship again.
Yeah.
A little bit morose.
While this is happening, can I make a perception check to see the Warforged try and slide his hand on his weapon?
Yeah, and actually, why don't you give me let me see what memories you still have.
Because I want to see if I actually see him do it and be like,
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check. He's not being super stealthy about it.
Alright.
And And do you still have memories of your, oh, I have to refresh the page. Hold on, it's being a little glitchy. But, Avalon, if you could just save me the trouble of opening your sheet since it's being weird on my end. Do you still have the memory of how you got your, weapon?
Yes.
Oh, so I'm about to say you recognize this man.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
As,
doesn't come to me right away because I feel like someone do like the Avalon like is getting up from a nap because all this happening, he just feels the whole cart just stop. And he's like, what's going on? And then he sees the Warforged try to pull out his weapon.
Oh no, the Warforged isn't pulling out the weapon. It's the Warforged isn't drawn on here. Sorry. Actually, I might have his image in here somewhere. But it's just it's the one who has like the metal spheres. It's the other Green Dragonborn who hasn't really been talking much, but who seems like he's suspicious.
Okay, so I notice him start reaching for his weapon, and I knock on the wagon, the wagon's side, trying to get their attention.
And are you inside the wagon, or do you get out of the wagon then?
I'm kind of leaning over it, like over the edge. I just like woke up or something.
Yeah, and then and with that too, you hear, oh, Avalon! Oh, look at you! Yeah, it's been a while, huh? And as he says that, the person's hand relaxes a bit. And he's like, man, if we hasn't just found ourselves in another weird predicament. You know what? I bet this has. We have to have some kind of curse on us, don't we?
You gotta give me a minute in the dark. I gotta remember who you are exactly. I just woke up from a nap, and also this world's kind of crazy. It's doing stuff with your head.
Do you have that memory deleted?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you still have it? Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
Fair. Yeah, I'm like, oh, yeah, you must be short on that medicine. Shoot, how long has it been since we've taken ours? And there's like a ghastly look of fear for a brief moment in the one of the scarf as he says, I'm just kidding with you. And the person's like, I should stab you right now. After saying that. And he's like, no, we've been good. But yeah, no, we traveled together a little bit, or we ran into each other in the Feywild. The thicket specifically.
Right, the thicket. Oh, yeah. That's right. You know, how have you been?
Yeah, well, it's it's I mean, it's a long tale. It's do you want the short version, the long version, or shall we just give it a pass?
I say just give me the short version for right now.
Yeah, well, short version is a couple things are still a little fuzzy, but this map sure is different than what we're used to prior to how long have we been here? Oh wow, we've been here for 5 years. Anyway, we've been traveling around making a living for us. Not really sure how we got here, but not really sure what here is per se, but we're making the best of it. Oh, let me introduce you to the gang. That's Yisha over there, and points to the orc. And that is Kuro. She's a bit quiet, but she'll talk eventually if she thinks there's something to get out of you. And then, my friendly constituent here, who has stabbed me on a couple occasions, is, that would happen to be... Oh. That's Carest. Don't mind him, he's just a bit suspicious of everyone. Bandit life will do that to you. And then we got here is a Dragon, DR4G0N, but you just go by Dragon, right? And Dragon nods. He's like, right. And then, that's... Oh, and over there, we just call him Hermit. He barely talks, but every once in a while, a strange little device flies out of that thing and does a couple of clicks, and we somehow know what it's trying to tell us.
We got a nice band of people with you, I guess.
Yeah, it all started out just old Kuro here was saw me toting around my guns and said that she wanted to hang out, and I'm assuming she's trying to get that secret, but my lips are sealed, probably. And then after that, we were doing bounties together, just getting cash because you need cash to eat, need to eat to live, and Carest ended up having a bounty on him. And so I went to collect that bounty, and, well, apparently someone had set a bounty on me because I'd collected a bounty on someone they liked. And so we were both trying to collect a bounty on each other, and we realized we'd just make more money if we worked together. So, well, that and I put a bit of lead in between his shoulders. Not before he got a good licking on me. Don't let me take you wrong. Yeah. Oh, and Yesha here just she was pummeling an entire bandit group to pulp, and then she said that she felt like following us, and we figured if we said no, she'd kill us. So she's just kind of here, but she's a good hang. As she just kind of gives a little flirtatious wave to the party.
Glord would like to wave back.
Yeah, I'll wave back.
And actually, Glorb, you can go ahead and give me a history check with disadvantage.
I thought you were gonna ask for a charisma check.
Oh, well, you can do that
Oh,
too.
so sure.
Yeah.
Well, I actually had an idea when you guys were done with this interaction, so.
Nice. All right.
Where's the history? There's history.
Ooh, that's the first one in a while.
You know what?
Dang.
You know what? I'm gonna use the inspiration on this one.
All right.
Believe it or not.
That's the first 0 I've seen.
Yeah. And not just 0 and -1.
I've had a
okay.
-3 once or twice.
Oh, yeah. True.
Yeah.
Do you have memory of, because I think you've gone to like a lavish party before in Amakalia, right? Or I'm trying to remember if you've done that before, Glorb.
Yes.
Yeah. And do you still have that memory intact?
Yes.
Okay, so with that memory intact and the 10, so you realize that you know Yesha. You realize you never caught her name, but like after you look at her for a moment, you realize you recognize her. She is well known for going to many of the lavish parties in Amakalia, and allegedly some of the parties just everywhere. Mind you, you really only knew about the ones in Amakalia. And she is a mercenary for hire. Specifically, she only takes jobs where she thinks she's either A, going to be partying a lot as like a bodyguard for someone who does a lot of partying, or B, fighting a lot because she wants to find the strongest mate to make the strongest children.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
That's kind of scary. All right.
And part of it is when she's also named the Black Widow, because if she does deem you as a mate, if you don't survive, you're not strong enough to be her mate. And so she has killed many a man, but nothing was reported as detailed report under Zone of Truth, as she had no intention to kill them. They just couldn't handle her. And so everyone's just kind of acknowledged it's a risk you take when you, if you're going to be with her, and people still take that risk.
Gotcha. Understood.
Yep. So that's what you were able to recognize.
Fair enough.
And then Nadar will be like, "Oh yes, but in terms of where to find him, is this whole gang looking for, or well, I shouldn't say gang. This whole group, is everyone here trying to find this Dr. Savory? We might have a possible idea where you might be able to find him. But also too, if you don't mind my asking, did you just come from Little Castleton?"
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Well, before we continue, I'd be remiss. Did there happen to be a dwindling children population there, or was that doing an okay thing?
The situation has been taken care of.
No, well, hey. See, I told you we should have been quick about it. Well, it was solved anyway, that's what matters. And, as, Karest will look at him and just like, so you mean we traveled all this way and we're not getting paid? Now, I'm sure there's a couple other bounties as he takes out a scroll and starts like flipping through some papers in the journal. It's like, I'm sure there's some kind of bounty out here we could collect. But I heard there. Oh, what about that gang? I think someone reported a while back and no one felt like traveling that far.
We took all their business. We took all their business, guys.
And there's some kind of like goblin gang up in Harbor Town. We could, I think it was called like the Gucci Goblin Gang, something like that. We could deal with that gang. That had a decent bounty on it.
Do they see the goblins with us?
They're in a covered cart.
Yeah,
But
they're in a
cool.
covered cart. They might be able to see in, but also too, if they see in, they don't seem to suspect that is the Gucci Goblin Gang.
That's a golden.
Oh, as you look, the child is not golden anymore.
Oh, thank God.
and
As
once
you
we
hear
left the
him
city, I
burst in
assume.
tears once he's no longer gold.
Needles would have actually kept track of that. Did it change the second we got out the city walls?
About a mile out.
A mile out. Okay.
So there's probably a radius of like them influence.
Sounds like it.
And Caress is like, so you mean more travel? It'll be good to get some traveling in. Good for the character.
Wait,
Excuse me. Oh, go ahead, Avalon.
that was, were you talking about the Gucci Goblin Gang?
Mhm.
That's been taken care of as well.
And
I just don't want you guys to just travel around and like get to the place and it's already been done.
no, I appreciate the heads up. That certainly saves us to travel. See, I told you we should have talked to them. And Caress is like, and I told you we shouldn't be taking quests this far out. Well, all right, let's just both agree to agree. I guess I could. Oh, you know what? I should give old. And then he pauses and, oh, what name is she going by again? Anyway, I got a friend of mine who's in academia I could go visit. Do you guys mind if I make a
She
social
might
call?
be in. Are you referring to one Nala?
Oh, yeah. And he like pauses for a moment. And he's like, am I supposed to acknowledge that? And then he just shakes his head and he's like, yeah, no.
Most things this far north have probably been handled. But perhaps there's work in academia. We haven't been that far, and perhaps we've missed a thing or two, but we've been keeping busy while on our journey southward.
And they'll turn to Dragon and be like, oh, well, Dragon, didn't you want to talk to the one professor that was at academia? We could swing by there. Sure, it's a bit more of a personal call, but I don't know. It's might as well make our travel worth it. And then he'll kind of pause again. And he's like, "Oh, is his shift? We could go say hi to him." And then he pauses and he turns to Crest and he's like, "Do you mind if we?" "Yes, I do mind." "Fine, all right. We won't visit him this time. I'll have to send him a letter." Well, in that case, yeah, I guess we'll just head to academia then. Yeah, no. If you need anything, we sort of have a base of operations. Our main mailing address is in Star City. And then I'll pause and be like, "Oh, you need stars to get in, don't you?"
We have plenty. Nala
Oh.
supplied them.
Oh,
We did
good,
a job
perfect.
for her.
And he'll be, well, great. So then, yeah, feel free to ask around for us. Admittedly, we still just get a room in the inn, but we have enough stars where we keep it reserved for us. So if you don't have any space in the inns, let them know you're a friend of mine, and if we're out of town, you can feel free to use it. But if the food is going to be on your bill, all right?
You mentioned Savory. You said there was a condition to sharing the information.
Oh, right. Let me just share that information. There ain't no condition now. I was just going to ask how the children were doing, and If yeah, no, if you dealt with it, and that it's like I believe that it's dealt with. I'll take your word for it. Then, and with Caress will just kind of glare for a moment, and then just let's see. Where did my personal dice go? Yeah, he'll look and be like, "Oh yeah, they're telling the truth," and he's like, "Yeah, I know." Anyway, yeah, we'll just head to Academia, but before we go, yeah, so Dr. Savori, I feel like he might be in Academia because he is, in fact, he has a doctorate in his name, so I would imagine that he would be in a place called Academia. Pretty easy to assume. Now, admittedly, I haven't been able to go down to Leftwich Observatory because there has never been any jobs that take me in that direction. So if I was a guessing man, which I am, I would guess that he might be down there as well. Observatories tend to be scientific buildings, and he was a scientific man. Now, and Dragon's like, he focused on robotics rather than stars, but, well, now he could have hobbies. Heaven forbid a man have hobbies. So, anyway, that's why we're checking Academia first, before we head down there. And plus, too, I feel like they've got, was there that? Oh, yeah, we could do a couple of hunting missions down in Dreamland. That'll help fund this trip. But anyway, so yeah, appreciate you guys getting those, well, appreciate you guys telling me that you already did those missions. But honestly, I'm just glad they're done. They seem like there were some problems. So as much as I like the payday, more I'm glad that, you know, good folks like yourselves are out doing good things. So you just stay safe out there because the Shadow Wolves are still out and about. So might try to...
Hey, how dark is it out?
It's...
Because if it's light out...
It's still light out at the moment, but it is, like, sun is getting close to setting.
Is it dim light or bright light? Because if
Dim.
it's bright light, then... Okay, so 23 or Wolfie
23.
is invisible currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, careful, there's these things called the Shadow Wolves. They're, and, oh shoot, they might be invisible around this time of day.
Well, we dealt met some as well and dealt with some of them beforehand.
Yeah, and I tell you what, no one's put a mission out for that just yet, but I feel like someone really ought to put a mission seeing what's going on with that, because I tell you, I'm not a scientific man, but I do feel that something is off about that. It feels like maybe there's someone behind it, right? Someone who's creating these creatures. I don't think they're natural. And I know ghosts can exist on their own, but this feels like something different. Now, it could just be my intuition talking, but my intuition is only every once in a while wrong.
I don't know about that. Remember the ticket?
And he pauses. He's like, you know, I do try to forget, yet that seems to be one of the things that clings on to me tightly in this wretched lands.
Was Glorb approaching Yisha as we were having this conversation? I noticed his
Yeah.
token.
Yeah. I actually did.
No, so, yeah. Glorb, do you say anything to Yisha as you approach?
Well, first of all, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Is my pristine piss art around?
I think it's a little while back, but you could, it wouldn't take too long. You could, like, jog over to where it was.
Dude, I would like to show Nisha my fucking god tier art.
All right,
Probably
what do you
dried out
say
by
to her
now.
to convince her to go look at this? So you approach Yisha. What do you do?
Glorb's an artist. You want to see?
I'm a bit of an artist myself, so yeah, I guess I could take a look. Sure, show me.
Oh
I
no.
was not
Oh,
expecting
no.
that voice.
I was not expecting that.
Well, you know, I go to the glorious art of piss.
And she'll show up and be like, "Damn, you piss pretty good. Do you like piss like that all the time? That's pretty impressive."
Are you sure her name isn't Stacy?
You know what's funny? That just totally just reminds me of like You know how they say, "Damn, do you shit with the ass, that ass?" She basically said, "Damn, do you piss with that dick?"
Yeah. And she'll just look and be like, and she'll kind of eye you for a minute and be like, "Oh, hold on 1 second. Hey, do you mind if like, it's not in like a coming on way, but if my buddy checks you out, he's actually like, he's not my type, which shame for him, but he could look at you and he's pretty good at sizing up people. So it saved me a huge amount of time and accidents by just going to him first. Do you mind if he checks you out real quick? I need him to tell me something before I get carried away."
I guess.
Cool. Carest, could you do your little thing you do? And he's like, I'm not like a servant. You could at least say please. Yeah, no, I could. Or you could do it. Could you just do it without an attitude, please? And he's like, "I hate you. I hate all of you. I hate all of you." As he just kind of is looking at Glorb for a bit, and he's like, "Not guaranteed, but give it time, I'd say. He'll be fine maybe later. Not now. Not ready." And she goes, "Ooh, that's a fun one. Haven't heard that before." Well, I have heard a couple times, but still, you should feel special. So, yeah, I don't know. Keep doing what you're doing. And she kind of like hands you a steak and be like, maybe, keep up on that protein intake, yeah?
I just eat it raw.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, look." And she kind of like fans herself. It's like, look, traveling with this group, everyone's so formal. It's, thank you. I appreciated a little bit of homegrown goodness, if you know what I mean. And she kind of like taps you on the shoulder a bit and then gives a little wink. And then we'll be like, "So, like, do you party or something?"
I've been to a few in the past, yeah.
All right, good shit. I hope you remembered how it goes, because, like, like, if you ever make it to Star City, they've got some pretty good bangers there.
Glorb will keep that in mind. I like the good stuff, so I'm sure they have plenty there.
And actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure DJ Bones is, like, doing a tour. I think he might be in Triplet Cities. We'll probably go by Triplet Cities when we're in Academia, so... if he's doing his concert series over there, like, I don't know, maybe make it to one. I don't know, might see you there.
Oh, hell yeah.
And she'll just nod and be like, "All right, I should probably pay attention to what the hell these people are going on about." Because every time they tell me, like, "Hey, something happened," and they ask me what happened, Caress, oh my god, I love him so much, but he's actually an asshole. But, like, he's my asshole, you know what I mean? But not, like, my asshole. He could not make that much money. No.
Lord, this woman.
But he is he's cute. He's cute. But he does get really angry at me when I don't know what's going on, and I keep telling him, I'm like, if you just tell me when I'm supposed to smash, when it's time to break things, then I'm fine. Why do I need to care? But he gives me lectures, so I'll try to listen in on what they're going on about. Do you know what they're going on about?
I've already got.
Yeah, and she looks and you're gone. She's like, "Oh shit, how long have I been rambling?"
While that has been happening, Resin has, in her new form, can transform into a couple different animal shapes and has transformed into a rat and is scurrying into the tent.
And as you go into the tent, let me just double check.
And it does look like a normal rat. Her color, everything changed.
And so, as it goes, it hits an invisible force. As there seems to be some kind of barrier on the inside of the tent. It is able to scratch up the tent flap a little bit if you want to try to open up the flap.
She's just gonna push herself against the barrier, like pushing herself against glass, like just a dumb animal pushing up
Just
against like
still-
the edge of a zoo.
and then a tiny little mechanical, similar to Terra, but if Terra was just made of like cubes, almost like a nutcracker, actually, like a little nutcracker walks up,
Cubes.
and then
Interesting. Minecraft Nutcracker. Got it.
yeah, and then puts its hand to the rat, and then kind of, well, rat, quote unquote. And then you hear a variety of clickings, and inside your bones, you feel from the clicks resonate sound that sounds almost like a music box saying words of "Please go away, little creature. I prefer my privacy."
I don't know if it has a mind, but Resin will attempt to project friendship into its mind.
And make a persuasion check.
Oh, I guess it would be her persuasion. Since the needles, but low anyway. Yeah, very low with her.
And perhaps, but not yet. Not now. I'm working. Please.
Does she see anything?
Yeah.
And Needles at this point has shared her vision.
Gotcha.
Is trying to get her to come back, but she's not listening at the moment.
Yeah.
Said perception check?
Yes.
It's a 19.
Wow.
Plus
so,
1.
As you look, you realize that there is no one in the tent. Inside the tent is a series of gears that are all turning and moving. There are mechanical, almost arms, but they're essentially just like the little like industrial line, like automotive industry line arms. They're like moving around and spinning parts to build stuff. And there seems to be a core humming at the center. And you see like a couple of these nutcrackers, pieces of them strewn throughout the tent, as it seems to be working on some of these pieces.
Yeah.
And
Resin is going to run off, but Needles, having seen this, to Avalon. Are we going to say something else first?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Needles to Avalon and Severance, but everybody can hear in the group, not the other party, but our party, but specifically to Severance and Avalon. I'm not sure if it matters to you, but Resin, the deer, took an inappropriate peek inside that tent, and there seems to be some sort of construct, a very complex design, but no otherwise living person inside. If it matters to you, otherwise we can move on. I would also say it to Axon, just so you know.
Axon will kind of well, I am interested, but these fellows seem like they're people we'll be able to get a hold of later. I think I'll look into that later. But Avalon, you could feel free to put your input in. I think I'm gonna just have to sit back and wait this one out. I'll look into it a little bit later, I believe, yes.
I say we just move along, really. We have no reason to pry.
Yes. There seems to have been quite the mood shift from our earlier introduction. Perhaps we keep this good mood by not pressing. I fear if they're hiding something, they have reason to hide it. Be it nefarious or not, they would still not like us looking into that, I don't think. Or at the very least, it wouldn't like us knowing that, I guess. I guess the better question is, do they know? I feel like they probably do. Not a good way for us to ask, is there? And then he pauses, and then he's like, well, I guess there is a very good way we could ask, but the question is, do we?
Axon, I thought you were going to take a seat back right now.
Oh, you're so right.
The more you ask questions, the more you get intrigued.
You know, you make a very good point. I'm going to start a project in the back. And he's like, and he'll just scurry back into one of the carriages.
Can I ask him to work on the project with Tara about his upgrade?
Oh, yes, of course. And he's like, I'll get started right away. My apologies.
You're okay. But I would like to exit the carriage and walk up to the deer
Or Nadar.
and Nadar, and say, "Well, it's been good seeing you." And I hold out my left hand.
Mm-hmm. And he'll hold out his right hand, but like just put his because it's still no, he'll do left hand. He'll hold out his left. Oh wait, your right hand's the mechanical one, right?
No, the left hand is.
The left hand is, and so
Because
you're holding.
he knew me before half.
Yeah, and so he'll see that and be like, "Ooh, that seems what happened there?"
Let's just say our secret wasn't appreciated.
Ah, phew. as he says that, he's like, "Well, shoot. Hey, I appreciate you holding on to that. That does mean a lot to me. Sorry to hear about that. Jeez. Was that?" And he kind of like, he's like, "Ooh, well."
Well, they also believe it was Dr. Savory for some reason.
Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. That does make sense. He was very much not a fan of the fact that we were not willing to share that information. That's actually why Dragon was made here, as he motions over to Dragon, who waves. You see, Dragon was built to appear as a draconian for the sake of spying on us, which is why he was originally green. But because he wants to embrace how he is mechanical and be more apparent, he's allowed himself to kind of rust into his own color. But he still wants to look draconian because he still identifies with the draconians, that given how long he lived with us. Even if apparently some of his memories, he said, were implanted, so if someone read his mind, it would look like he was a draconian. So he's trying to make his own new memories that are for him, I guess. Wrong voice. Trying to make things for him, I guess. So he was supposed to be spying on us and taking that information, but, he realized that he just didn't want to. He wasn't sure why. It felt like maybe it was an error in his programming, but either way, he appreciated it just because, I don't know, we just appreciated being accepted as one of us, and just couldn't find the heart to... He found that he had the heart of a true draconian, and as a draconian, he couldn't sell out those secrets, and he left that life behind. I guess here he is today. Savory's been trying to take the secret of rifling for a while now, and admittedly, though, I'm surprised he hasn't figured it out himself. I saw his work on the battlefield. He damn near made it. Shoot, he made a step above it. I don't know why he's so obsessed with learning it.
What do you mean by a step above it?
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, he's like, oh, right, you weren't there for that battle. He made some crazy invention that it was able to essentially shoot its own. It was a massive hand. It's really hard to describe. He really had to be there. But he made this essentially like a large mechanical thing that was able to essentially shoot out lightning out of it, which is pretty dang good. Now, admittedly, I don't know how much of his magical energy that needed, because, I mean, the whole point of the rifle is you can give the power of magic in the hands of an ordinary folk. But, it's, either way, it is a shame that he would stoop to that level, but I believe it. I believe it. There are some who wouldn't, as he kind of looks over to the tent. But, to each their own, I suppose.
Well, I see you have a lot going on right now. So I think we should start heading out to get farther along our journey.
Yes, I do believe that would probably be the best course of action. But I tell you what, don't be a stranger, huh?
You two. This
Sounds good.
next time we won't have to be in a situation like we were beforehand.
Oh, hey, it happens. Uh, Especially, it's getting late. Not sure when your last meal was, but and some members of this group aren't the biggest fans of traveling. Uh, but hey, you know what will cheer us all up? Why don't we swing by Triplet City before we go to Academia? Oh, right, no, we're going to Academia first because we don't want to keep moving back and forth. Sorry, we'll be going there eventually. And then he cuts himself off and just turns it. I'm sorry, I'm taking forever for my goodbye. You have great, safe travels, and we'll be heading out.
Yeah.
But do be mindful of that. Oh, hey, and you know what? I don't know if you have the affluence required to do this, but if you happen to be able to make a good case for this Shadow Wolf situation, could you see to it that someone makes a bounty for it? Because as much as I'd love to deal with it, something that seems as dangerous as that is something that's a little more difficult for me to convince old Carest over there to agree to doing. Now, mind you, he'll usually do it if I say so, but I'd prefer if he did it out of willingness, not out of obligation.
Well, if we're ever in the area of Little Castleton or Academia, we'll probably put in a request if you want, if we can, for you guys.
Yeah, no, of course. But of course, again, we'd probably need more proof that it's a person making these things, not a natural occurrence. I think that's why there hasn't been a bounty out for it yet. Because every once in a while we'll get a job to hunt a couple, and if you're able to have some kind of proof that you killed them, now mind you, they usually don't leave much left behind other than a puddle of shadow, and haven't really figured out how to do that yet. And then he kind of turns to Kuro, and he's like, have we figured out how to do that yet? She wouldn't tell me. But anyway, so we'll be off. Safe travels, and and they, unless anyone else says anything or does anything, they head on their way.
Was Kuro the one that was looking for Ava, or was she out looking for the prince?
She
When
was
we
one
talked to
looking for
Petal.
the prince.
And Alawi was looking for Ava.
Yes.
As we're splitting apart, our parties are splitting apart, in her mind she'll hear, any sign of His Majesty the Prince in Star City? Seeming as you've been there.
Carl Rogers might be a good lead, even if it's not the actual one. But I have a feeling that if he is here, he's being hidden.
Are your fellows trustworthy in this mission that we share? This group you travel with?
And she kind of pauses. Make an insight roll.
And also, I want just walking back to the carriage if all you guys are doing this.
Oh, insight. Dear heavens, no.
Gotcha. Is that final roll? I mean, it's going to be hard for you to get
It's a -4. Yeah, that'll be final.
So yeah, you don't really catch anything, but she does say, I believe they're trustworthy. But at the same time, they're not enemies, but I don't think they're allies in this situation. And anyone who's not an enemy is good enough for now, all things considered. And then she'll pause and be like, how much do you know?
Most of it we believe, although the memories are only partial. Petal helped us with the situation in Little Castleton, and can vouch for us if you see her in the near future.
I was hoping to check in on her. I know I haven't sent a report in lately, so I just wanted to... but we're not heading to Little Castleton anymore. Maybe I'll just have to write to her.
If you have a meeting spot near Little Castleton along the road, I could mentally alert her, using some magic of that position, just as a favor.
And she pauses and make a persuasion check.
I'm better at those than insight. Much better.
And with a 21, And she just kind of pauses and she just goes, if you could, this is a little bit awkward, so you don't have to do this. But if you do see her, could you let her know that I wouldn't take it personally, and she should know what you mean by that. What I mean by that.
How many spell slots do I have for the day? I have all 3 of my spell slots. I will immediately cast Sending and tell her. Is it wait before doing that? Is that all you'd like said to her?
Yep.
I will send that in a message to Petal
Gotcha.
immediately.
And she'll go, thank you. It would be... I think I would lose my resolve if I were to tell her myself. And she'll just say, thank you. And unless you say anything else, she continues heading off with the rest of the group.
What was the exact wording she told me to say?
I wouldn't take it personally if it was you.
Yep, I will send that to Petal. Does Petal respond?
Oh, if she's
You
able
can
to
respond in a like
respond
manner. Yeah.
and that it's her, she'll go, oh, shit.
Yeah, my specific message would be, Kuro says
Yeah.
she wouldn't take it personally if she were you. That's all she had to say. No meeting requested.
And she's like, oh, yeah, I can't imagine she'd want to. All right. Damn it. That does make things... Or, oh, shoot. How long can it be? It's
25 words.
25.
I think you're halfway there, so.
Yeah. Okay. If she didn't attack you, you're fine. Now I have paperwork.
Well, no idea what any of that means. Needles will continue with his research as we all part ways.
And, yep. All right. And as you part ways, you continue heading towards the Mind Mine.
Punsafu.
Oh, Punsafu. You are so right. And with that, you'll probably have to start setting up camp as you guys get to about, like, here-ish. And, oh,
Gotcha.
she doesn't follow you.
Macro.
Oh, is this an awkward thing where we say goodbye and then we're kind of going in the same direction? Because isn't this quicker to get to academia?
Yep, they choose to go the other direction.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The awkward interaction.
Like, we'll spend a couple more hours to avoid that.
Yeah.
Just-
And then,
Did you want to skip over to Enki for the night?
yes, so Enki, Enki has what they happened with them, and Enki, you left to head back with the group, right?
Yeah.
And at this point, Enki running down the road does meet up with you.
Oh, it's my pair of boots. I mean, our friend. Good to see you're still walking. Or sprinting.
Your boots? What do you mean by that?
Just a joke. I think they would suit Glor better, but if you die, we've all...
Hey, I mean, did Glorb catch the fish? I didn't think so.
He did not.
I almost caught something else.
Caught a few things from that,
Yeah,
Yisha,
what's
was it?
going on with you, Glorb, over there?
I almost got something else. That's all I gotta say.
That was the very weird meeting we had.
Yeah, your little sprinting, Enki, put them on high alert, those travelers moving northwards. They were a bit tense upon first meeting, but thankfully Avalon had a connection and sorted things out quickly.
I mean, I just ran past them.
It seems like you didn't just ran past them. You made them kind of scared, especially that caress guy.
I mean, I didn't do anything. I just kind of like looked at their pockets, see if they have any gold, and I decided it wasn't worth it, so I kept on running.
I think their exact words were, "That's going to be a problem later," which I can't help but agree with.
Ah, what do you take me for?
Someone to run off from the rest of the group hours beforehand. Luckily, you returned alive this time.
How was Sponsifu?
I never get caught.
Oh boy.
Ignoring the past like week or so.
Well, you didn't have the boots at the time.
Exactly. Now I never get caught.
If
Practically
you
immortal.
if you reach Poonstafu, is it safe? Is it productive for us to keep traveling that direction, or
It's safe if Glorb goes first.
is it an orcish settlement of some kind?
I'd say more sniper glint, and he might not die in one shot.
Assuming they're not magical, is what you mean.
Yeah.
Were they
That-
aggressive? Like, do you see anyone aggressive?
Mm, I mean, I don't know. They just kind of like started aiming at me out of nowhere. I don't know. I wonder if it was the 3 signs that said warning, but I'm not sure.
Oh,
I wonder about that.
and what did the 3 signs exactly say?
Um, uh, usually I just run past them. So, I believe the first one said something along the lines of like authorized personnel only, whatever that means. I think the second one said that trespassers will be shot. I thought that was kind of weird. And I don't remember the third one. I don't think I went that far before. I saw a glint on the top of the tower, so I was like, already been caught. Heist is over.
It's
Call it a
true,
day.
though. In the thicket, sometimes signs like those are more of an invitation than you'd imagine. But considering we're not in the thicket, I think we might want to
It did
consider
remind me
abiding
of.
by those.
It did remind me of this guy. He always had a sign on his backpack. It said "Do not touch." He's pretty upset when I took it, but
The sign.
So you took the sign.
well, the sign and the backpack.
Ah.
Oh, that makes more sense.
I don't know what his deal was. Pretty angry for a person.
I would say risking that Glorb's head doesn't get blown off by a magical or otherwise silver bullet isn't worth it. So unless we have a plan to negotiate entry into this seemingly unauthorized location, I don't see why we'd continue in that direction.
Glorb could take it.
We just gotta get authorized, no?
The question is how, if they're
Yeah.
going to shoot us before getting there.
Do we even know who owns Poonsafu?
Sundara had no idea about Punstafu. Which is strange,
So,
considering it's the nearest neighbor.
right. So someone wants to keep this a secret, whatever's inside. And they're probably just inside the entire time, not like roaming around.
Was there a moat? Is that what that is on the map?
Mm-hmm.
No? Oh, there was?
From the distance, you were able to see the sniper glint. You probably would have seen like a gateway that implied a moat.
Yeah. I wonder if I wouldn't have seen a sniper glint if I just, didn't go through the front door.
The only option other than somehow contacting them and requesting entry formally is I have a spell that could turn you invisible for an hour and one other.
Do you
But
think they
that
have
seems
spells against that?
they very well could. It's of course a risk. And if Glob's so eager to test his resilience against their bullets, and he's perfectly free to approach, it just doesn't seem like the most immediately productive task. But I'm curious, as anybody would be.
Enki, how close were you until they started aiming towards you?
Second sign in. So like, pretty close. I would say.
I feel like we should still scout around a bit more and see what's going on from the outside before we do jump to doing invisibility or glory. We can just go straight to the front door.
Ba, ba, ba.
Is Axon playing music in the background with his toys?
People are practicing their beatboxing.
I'm on the cusp of a few spells that may help, but without knowing how many are inside or what their alignment is, it just seems irresponsible. I don't see, unless someone has a good plan, I don't see why we would try. And I can't think of a plan personally because Glorb going on his own, or even with my help, as I share the same resilience, seems not to get the whole party in, unless perhaps we carry everybody else in that chest we have, but you'll suffocate and die after only a few minutes. Not ideal.
I like breathing, so.
I hate breathing.
It
Why are you
is
breathing right now?
obnoxious.
I don't know. I think I need it. I'm not sure.
Is Glor breathing?
I don't know. Test it.
Was that a Demogorgon? What the heck was that?
Glorb is breathing. He's doing a test.
Man, you should have
Huge
done that.
gas.
You should have done it at a little Castleton full of children. That would have been a hit.
Give them nightmares at that point.
I did. I just went. But I was just gasping for air. But obviously, I'm an orc, so it's gonna sound kind of scary. I'm glad it was funny.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm glad you guys.
Good stuff. Good
You
stuff.
sounded evil, man. You sound like a demon.
Yeah, 'cause I did it with the.
You had to
Don't worry.
breathe.
Just without it. With it.
Perfect. Good
So-
stuff.
It's actually really cool.
Well, considering that sound, you might do well with a couple more holes in your head to let the air in and out. That was a frightening sound.
It's for
But
ventilation.
I don't think that would go many places. You'd still have to break down the gate and probably an interior door beyond the gate and deal with whatever they have inside, and assuming that none of it is magical or silver. And even then, they could still restrain you. It's,
I mean, we can go with the old-fashioned knock on the door.
yes, assuming we don't get shot. The knocking would have to be from a distance, which we do have some techniques for, if we're certain we want to try.
Yeah, like we can sneak up, go into there, into the place without them knowing, and they're like, "Hey, we wanted to know if we can come in."
Right. Ask forgiveness rather than ask permission.
Oh,
What's
what if we
forgiveness?
send the children? They won't shoot the children, right?
We don't know that. The golden
Considering
child,
they shot
though.
at me.
Right? And he's already looks like a child. If they try to shoot him, they're probably going to shoot another child.
I do have the ability, and I don't know if anyone else has similar spells, but I have the ability to... What's the distance? Oh, 60 feet. I don't think we could get that close, but I could summon a servant to invisibly approach. I worry that they might have means of seeing that. Resin could also do something similar and approach with some sort of note that they could then respond to if we want to knock, in a sense.
I have it. I know. So, all right, hear me out. I go in, bag of tricks, right? Throw a couple animals everywhere. Then I face step closer while they're distracted, looking at the baboons and hyenas and stuff, wasting their ammo. And then I, climb up the wall and I blind them with color spray.
That can
It's a perfect
15-foot cone. 15-foot cone. You expect to get an entire tower within a
15. It's
15-foot cone?
25.
Oh. What? Why does it say?
Yeah, see?
Wait, why does it?
25.
This self 25-foot cone, but then in the actual box it says 15-foot cone.
I don't know. That's copy pasted.
Okay. Anyway, regardless, not an entire tower.
That's what the face step is for. I teleport up.
The tower is about 120 feet up.
I could like wall jump a couple times.
Maybe Glorb could like shake it. I don't know.
Yeah, we could freaking Hulk Wolverine that crap, just chuck me up there, then I teleport.
Yeah, fastball special. We'll just chuck him up.
Would
Needles
Glorb be the Hulk or the Thing in that case?
Probably Hulk, right?
Yeah, I'm green.
Yeah.
Or is that like
No.
not okay to say?
It's
I mean, I
alright,
literally
it-
have a move. I literally have rage. So I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah. That's
And
what I
then
was about to
Bartholomew
say.
is closer to the Thing.
No,
No, I feel like
Bartholomew is
Grey
Mr.
Hulk?
Fix
Yeah,
It.
the other one,
Yeah.
Joe Fix It.
Perfect.
But I think of like how the Thing is like chill.
Mhm.
I am
I think the plan's
curious. I
seamless.
really am, and it sounds like everyone else is as well. Methods to test how powerful they are perhaps to send the snake that you can summon Enki with the new item, and use that to see how quickly and how damaging their. What did you call them? I'm not sure I'm familiar. You said firearms, like the one Avalon has.
Yeah.
Uh,
Came across it once. Couldn't tell you when. I honestly.
I
What?
only know of it through
Speaking
Avalon,
of
I think.
firearms, I just thought of a new plan. So I take the fishing rod, right?
Mm.
Just so, it has nothing to do with firearms. I'm just letting you guys know that out of character. So fastball special, but instead of color spray, I fishing rod him out of the tower, right? Someone else catches him, and then we hold him hostage until they open up the doors.
Is there a window in the tower?
I mean, they gotta shoot out of something, right? Or I could just take the gun with the golden fishing rod. That also works.
You could do that.
In midair at like 20 something miles an hour. I think it's seamless, guys.
Needles, can't you like send a message, like make a message in the air like you did when we're dealing with the wolves?
Yes, that is an option. I could use. It could be 15 foot in any dimension, which is not massive, but it is an option. They should be able to read it at that size, but a short message. 15
You're
foot
right,
cube.
get them to come outside, and then we play poker for entrance. Like, hey, if we win this hand, we get to go in. I don't know what we would give them, to be honest.
We could buy a lot of booze, give them some booze. I think they might appreciate that.
Oh, water, drinks, and stuff. How are they getting rations, right? They have to have either someone like going outside and getting them, right? No?
They're very close
Oh,
to a few other
commerce.
cities.
We do a job, they let us in.
Possibly.
I was thinking we like sneak on to a carriage that's going into it. That's probably because they probably have like supplies delivered.
the old Trojan horse.
We might be waiting weeks or months for another shipment. Properly stored food can last for quite a
we
while.
poison their water supply using the apple.
You mentioned that, but I actually have found in the room of our dear cult leader a spell called Contaminate Water, which with enough time I could learn And it is
You
a
remember that,
possibility.
actually. And you're like, what's the use of that?
I don't know whether or not it's a good idea to make enemies of a tower we know nothing about, but
How
But
are
they
they
don't know.
gonna know?
I bring
But
it
they
up
don't
as
know
an
that.
option.
They don't know that we did it.
There could be children inside.
All right,
Lots
new
of them.
plan. New plan. We contaminate the
It could
water.
be an orphanage.
Then we become with sniper rifles. Yeah, right.
Right.
We said
why
we were
would-
the
why
A
would
good
we
very
have
well
sniper rifles?
defended
Good guys.
orphanage.
We
We're the good guys.
contaminate the water. Then we become clean water salesmen, and we make money.
Ah,
Oh,
I
are we
believe-
gonna take a that
that's so
short
fucking
bowl
good.
cut? I don't remember his name. The mayor with the short bowl cut who was selling bottles of air.
Oh yeah, for freaking Lorax.
Oh,
How
let it
bad
die, let it
can I
die,
be?
let it shrivel up and die.
it was something
Supply
O'Hare.
demand.
Elias, something like that.
O'Hare air, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's so good.
What if? How are they gonna know? The TikTok.
Maybe we
bitch.
should set up camp right now and like discuss this even more. 'Cause it seems like we're having so many ideas that. It's
Oh,
Well, I'm
probably
dropping dingers here, man. You guys aren't going with any of them.
I like that.
Most of them lead to you dying. I see a consistent pattern. Eat the apple,
Oh,
sneak
wait,
into a
what?
tower with trained snipers. You
I'm
know,
not dead
there's
yet,
lots of.
you know. You know, whenever
be
I'm like about to
exposed.
die, I hear this like weird giggle, and then I'm just chilling, you know. Maybe it's my ancestors.
Is this a real thing, or are you
Nah,
joking
I'm just
around?
that good. I'm just like that, you know. Haven't died, you know. I get mauled every so often by like a shark, a wolf.
Does it
Arrow
seem
by
like
arrow.
he's Chef? Does it seem like he's making up this giggle? Like, he's just telling a joke, or does it seem like there might be some entity, or would it even to me sound familiar? Like it sounds like the Fairy King or some such.
Yeah.
Could I make a check of some kind?
Yeah. Why don't? So there's gonna need an order of things real quick. First, Enki, give me a religion check.
Okay. Religion. You know what? I'm using a DM inspiration. I've been maxed out for like 3 sessions.
Yeah, just
Just let it be known, Bartholomew can sell clean water easy.
Easy.
Good to
He is.
That's his
He
whole
is a
thing.
good salesman.
I've sold so many things in the past.
You have.
know. True, and he did sell the wine.
With the pigeon
Yep.
or
I'm
Yeah.
sticking
seagull.
with 14, chef.
14. You know, Enki, you said it as mostly a bit, but when you think on it, you're like, oh shit, did I hear her laughing?
I was just lying.
Yeah, you definitely intended it as a lie, but the more you think on it, you're like, shit, wait a minute, maybe I did hear that.
That's above my pay grade.
Yeah, exactly. So not fully sure. And then go ahead and make an insight check.
Yeah. Oh, hey, that's an natural 18 for 14.
You have -4 insight?
Of course I do. Have you not been paying attention? That's
Yeah.
I have
knew you were
max int
lying,
and
but-
almost minimum wisdom.
Yes.
That's how it goes.
Uh,
Mad scientist to the core.
Yes. So Needles, you're actually able to clock. He meant it as a lie, but now he's not so sure.
I'm sorry, Needles is like 1 step above Helen Keller.
Yes.
Like,
Two steps. That was the natural one. Calm down. But I will cast Minor Illusion, because I've heard the Fairy King's laugh. And I assume he has too, but just in case it triggers a memory, I will Minor Illusion that sound. The or whatever you do every time.
Yes.
Is it like
What was that?
or something else? The Fairy
like
King
that.
likes to giggle.
And
like to
also,
imagine
immediately
he's ready.
after you cast it, you hear it again.
Ah, very funny, grandfather. Anywho, is that
I
the
like to
sound?
imagine that Enki has heard it so much just from like him pulling random pranks on the
Yeah.
people of the kingdom that he's just like kind of doesn't even notice it.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
definitely happened. We stole candy from that kid. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
for a fact it
100%.
played.
And like Enki, Enki, I would like to think you've just become so used to it after he plays it, you don't hear the initial one because you just don't register it because you're so used to it. So when you hear so you don't react to the first one, then the second one happens and you do hear it. And I'll
What was
let you go off of that.
What was that noise? It sounded familiar.
It's the sound that the Fairy King, at least I assume as much. It reminds me of when he was present with our discussion around our goldfish friend. And he occasionally seems to laugh at a few things that I've done and that our party has done. Is that a sound you're familiar with? Is this the one you mean?
You've
If
heard
it's
this
not,
before?
I'm a bit more worried.
I don't know. When I first heard it, when I was pretty young, it kind of creeped me out because like, whoa, being watched. But then it's like there's not much I could do about it, so I just kind of got used to it.
Jeff, how similar, when we saw the Fairy King, how similar did he and Enki look? At all?
The Fairy King?
Yeah.
Oh,
when
here
he
we go
manifested.
again.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, not at all. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I don't even think we're the same race. He's a fairy, I'm not.
So,
Technically.
he does have pointed ears, so that's like relatively close, and he looks like elvish and kind of elvish, like a mix of fairy and elf.
I said he's both of our grandparents. Oh, wait. Yes, we're cousins, and he's our grandfather.
Okay, Needle. Okay.
I've been saying it for days. Anywho, it doesn't seem to be of concern. I was worried that there might be some other entity, and really, it's just so awful when some outer-worldly entity just interferes with our lives, and it would be a shame if any of our group was afflicted by something like that, so I just really wanted to make sure it's not a problem.
Okay.
Did he just let one rip?
Oh wait, I missed the
Needles,
joke.
you stepped on a whoopee cushion. How did that get there?
That was not me. If you don't know, fairies actually fart glitter, so you would have seen it if I had made that sound.
Like, Needles, you need to get something off your chest?
Sorry.
That must be painful every time you fart. I feel horrible.
It's actually it's actually quite pleasant, but
It's
How-
impossible to clean up,
How?
man. You fart in your pants once, that's staying there.
Yeah, it's glitter too. It's like, how do you?
it's
that out.
spectral in
notice.
nature. It's spectral in nature. It doesn't happen often to me these days. My body has undergone some things, and most biological function is altered a bit, but it's all right.
It's been like 20 years.
Anywho,
since I farted, but it
Punstafu,
still
we were
smells
discussing whether or not we enter.
No. We need to talk about this whole thing. Hold on.
Sorry, we need to talk about. Were you saying Ava or what? What are we talking about? Oh, the Fairy King, right? Yes, but it seems like it's just the Fairy King that's peering into Enki's mind and laughing. So no need to worry about other entities.
Is he laughing with you, Enki, or at you?
Honestly,
I would
probably
assume
both at
he
the
is
same
laughing
time.
at him, given his small height.
Really, in the
This is why
thicket,
your god
height,
doesn't love you.
height
What did
is
he
not
say?
the same in the
Oh,
thicket.
Who said that? Come out of the bushes right now. Expose yourself. Gosh, they must have gotten away. Sorry, Severance. Couldn't get back at them.
Hmm.
I did that on the wagon.
What, fart?
Maybe when we get into
I beat
combat
off the
again,
wagon. I exposed myself.
maybe maybe I mistake a damaging cantrip for a healing spell.
You want to get color sprayed in the eyes again, man? Huh? You're asking for it.
Okay,
I
you
don't
do.
remember that ever
Okay,
happening.
let's calm it
I'll
down.
pocket sand you right now.
I vote that we send Enki and Severance on their own just to the tower and see what happens. Then we don't have to worry about them fighting.
Turn into a competition who survives the longest.
A little game.
Mm. Well, we set up camp at this point. I assume while we were
Yeah.
having this conversation, all the
Yeah.
productive members of our caravan actually set up the camp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, all
As the
productive
conversation's
members-
happening, just behind you, there are these people just occasionally looking over, hearing what's being said, shrugging, and then going back to work, just minding their own business.
And he will like step up on a box to appear taller. You know, I'm glad we all put on this camp all together. You know, equal effort, everybody.
Yeah, Globe's
job, team.
definitely. Well, I guess Bartholomew is definitely just picking you up so you appear taller.
Even taller.
While we're on the
Simba.
I'm on like a
Yeah.
box, and he's holding up the box.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
While we're on the topic of height, though, I was going to suggest that, Glorb, if you're still uncertain about taking this mask I've been holding on to, the one that increases your size and damaging capacity, then I think Enki should take it, as you had asked about it before, right, Enki?
That does make
Uh-huh.
more sense.
You know, I
If you-
stopped growing at about 110, and it's kind of sucked since.
How
Especially when
short were
everyone
you
else-
before 110, then? You spent 100 years under 4 foot?
Yeah, you know.
Fair enough.
I was-
I'm not one to talk. I was just
You know,
surprised.
I had a
most
growth
Eladrin.
spurt when I was young. You know, went up to 4'2". Then you know, I hit another growth
Slowly.
spurt. I went up to 4'3", and then I just stopped growing.
The Eladrin I've encountered, the very few, to my memory, were a bit taller, but I'm not one to talk.
Yeah,
I
all my
was
friends are,
smaller
like,
than my brother.
6'5".
Wait,
One of
actually,
them's name is like Jeremy Lin
I
or
don't
something like that.
Dang.
Isn't that like a basketball player?
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
it's a basketball player.
Well, he's canon now, I guess.
Jeremy
so,
Lin.
Glorb, if you're not interested in risking your very soul, but you are, Enki, I'd be happy to pass over that mask, and it should allow you. Oh, that is true. You are
Who's
currently
Glorb?
attuned to. Bartholomew, I apologize. But Enki, you are attuned to 3 different items and would not be able to attune this unless you gave
Am I?
up one of them.
I'll
Yes,
give up the snake gem.
that would suffice if you gave it to, I believe, Avalon was the other.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, I thought you wanted to keep the snake one.
I did want the snake one, but I also want to hit 5 feet tall.
You will be 8'6" when cast.
8'6". Oh
You will
my
double
God.
your height and multiply your weight by 8.
Oh,
8.
dude.
Ooh.
Which is why I thought it might be most productive for Glorb or Timmel to have it, but seeing as neither want
You
to
said
risk
8
their
foot?
souls, 8'6" if you are currently 4'3".
Yeah, but he'd be fast. With it.
That'd be
I wouldn't-
horrifying.
It
Right.
would increase your speed as
Die with speed.
the speed, the length of your stride, and the amount of your weight increase at a relatively proportional rate. So you would not increase your speed.
Actually, I think I messed up because you know I'm not 4'6" in real life, so I actually don't know how much I'm supposed to weigh.
Yeah.
Did you not put it in your bio
I
on your
did.
character sheet?
I just kind of guessed.
Yeah.
I think it ends up somewhere around 60, 70 pounds.
Okay, yeah, I'm 65.
Yeah,
So
that
then
should
when,
be
when
close enough to
if you're doubling your height, wouldn't you just double your weight?
No, that's a singular dimension, and you've got to imagine then you square it for another dimension and then cube it for the third dimension.
Are we saying Enki
I'm
isn't
gonna weigh
moving
520 pounds.
isn't moving super fast because he just catches the currents of the wind because he's built like a piece of paper?
Nah, he'd still go
He'll,
fast.
he'll just Naruto run.
Yeah.
It'll work.
He'll weigh 8 times as much, so it'll slow him down that much, but his stride will increase by a relatively equivalent
I'll
amount.
be 8 feet tall, but I'll be 600 something pounds.
You would be, no,
I don't think I can-
480. 520 pounds if you're
Sorry,
65.
500. I don't think I could be a rogue and be the.
Nah,
Well,
you're
it's only when
just
you got
dense,
it.
boy. You're
Dude, you know how
dense.
scary that would be? You're like invisible or something. You're sneaking up on somebody, and you're fucking that huge. You
Keeping in
fucking appear
mind-
in front of them. Oh,
You can change your size at will. So at
Oh.
will, you can change between your increased and decreased size, your normal size and the increased size.
he's
There's
just
no,
gonna
like,
add
in
an
between.
inch. Yeah, can he just add an inch?
That would be a question. That would be a question for the DM. Is there an in between? Can you choose how much you increase your size by, and would that affect the mechanical side of it?
It wouldn't do the bonus damage increase until you're like in from
The double.
you're a full size larger. But yeah, you could make it at
Wait,
random increments.
He's gonna use it just to be a foot
So
tall.
I have a
That's actually
question.
good, though.
Enki is a rogue, so he likely has a specialty in like knives, right?
Yeah, he's proficient with knives. Yeah.
So if he becomes 8 feet something tall, a short sword would basically be a knife, right?
He uses a or a rapier,
I use
right?
a rapier.
Yeah.
Very
Well,
Which
then
is the
would a
same.
regular sword not be like a knife then?
It
And,
increases
you know,
the
he
size
Mm-hmm.
of
he
his
could
weapon.
be 8 feet tall, running at Mach speed with a sword in his hand and just like mince people.
It does
I'm
increase
pretty
the
sure my,
force.
my
Mm,
weapons are normal size. So like I have
All
a short
equipment.
bow, but it looks like a long bow on these.
Yeah.
Shit's just gonna go. Meow, meow,
Mm.
just like neck slices.
Yeah.
All of that will increase in size with you,
Yeah.
so it will be quite large compared to normal equipment.
Wait, so is there so I can go like an in between on height,
Yeah. You just won't get the
but
stat
I just
buff
don't get the
until
what's the
you're
stat buff?
Mhm.
I didn't even know.
A D4 to damage with all attacks,
D4
weapon
to
attacks.
damage, and then a
But I have
house
to be, like,
rule
max-
is you get an increase of 5 feet in your movement.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, that's
That's already
interesting.
good.
That's helpful.
Mm-hmm. Just because.
Which for
But,
him would be
I have to be
10
max
feet
height?
increase.
Yeah. Because shorter races have a decreased movement speed of 5. So I've
Right.
rationalized that if they're going to decrease the movement speed of shorter races, if they get taller, they get increased movement speed. Same thing for
What's
like a
like
medium
the-
size.
Minimum height that I have to be in order to get the. Sorry.
No, you're
In
good.
order to get
You
the
said
damage,
full.
I have to be max.
I think it has to be, 5 feet? Let me check here. Oh, this simply is pictures.
There's no defined. I actually looked it up recently. There's no defined size category for basic height. It's more of a general thing. So
Mhm.
it would if he's small right now, it would increase him to medium.
Mhm.
And if he's medium, if he counts as medium, then it would increase him to large.
I think
uh,
he counts as small.
Yeah, I'm small.
Yeah. So
Then he
once
would be a
he's,
medium
like
creature.
5. I don't know. We'll say once he's like 5'6", he'll be medium.
I'm not gonna lie. When you first brought up the height thing, I didn't know it was gonna increase my weight, so I was just imagining like a really lanky, freaking slender man.
No, yeah.
running at 30 miles.
Oh
an
God.
That's horrifying. I would not find his pages.
hour.
Wait, what's that horror movie where it's like a giant, like, kind of like hunched over deer corpse, and it has like a torso coming out of like where its face is supposed to be?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's like the one with the Nordic mythos one. It's
The Wendigo?
no,
No.
it's
Krampus.
not Krampus.
No.
It's the one where like a dude dies. This isn't like a huge spoiler because it happens like first thing in the movie. It's like a dude dies in a convenience store, and then like he always wanted to go on this hiking trip, so his friends go on this hiking trip in honor of him.
Like you know exactly the image of the monster I'm talking about,
yes,
right?
it's like called I think it's
Yeah,
called Loki even. Hold on.
That's what I'm imagining would happen to Enki if he did this.
The Ritual?
Yes, the ritual.
Yes, the ritual.
I
Yep.
think.
Because I see a freaking horrific beast, and then right next to it, Tom Hiddleston.
That's
Yeah, I'm posting.
Oh,
I'm
this,
posting
yeah.
a thing in scheduling board.
Oh, it's a bastard son of Loki. My bad.
I saw
Oh,
a trailer of this. I was so
Oh,
creeped out by the whole
it's a good movie. It is Halloween time. I do recommend you watch it.
I threw it into an image of it into scheduling board, and it has someone on its tusks.
Yeah, that's the image that was in the trailer. I was like, oh my god.
I
I've
feel like
posted
that
about it in
would-
discussion.
I feel like if Enki, like, that would be what people would spread rumors about if Enki was doing that all the time. This horrific
Unfortunately, I'm
lanky
horrible with
beast that's
horror
giant.
movies.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just gonna get to like 6 foot something, and I'm just gonna walk around like that all the time.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, dude's about to just use that just. be
So, Chef,
dominant.
you're saying as long as he's above 5'6", he gets the benefits,
Yeah.
is what you said?
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's my
that's like a
understanding.
50%
so-
increase. So would I do a 4x weight?
Sure. Yeah, up to you.
If it doesn't matter,
It matters a slight bit. It doesn't matter in a whole lot of situations, but like if there's water involved, because like how heavy you are would determine like your difficulty for swimming and stuff like that.
I'm not worried about that at all because of my teleport thing.
Yeah, but still, so I'm not gonna like be too keeping track of it until like we're either in the water or you're carrying a shit ton of heavy stuff, and I have to be like, all right, how much do we actually have?
Nah, I only carry liquid, my guy. Pure coinage. Which I only have like a 20. If you guys have any,
Right. We did need to talk about that, Enki, before I give you this mask.
Man, the mask.
We were told.
So, can I try it on?
We were told by our dearest wizard friend, Weaverana, that there was a bit more to that reward than just the spells that I'll be offered. And while I don't need any of the monetary reward, I feel like it would be fair to split that amongst the rest of the group. Don't you think that that's similar?
Enki puts on the earmuffs that he bought.
Resin is going to,
What?
if he just puts on the earmuffs, Resin is going to try to steal from him. Resin is invisible, and she's gonna go try to pickpocket.
Sleight of
Enki.
hand.
Yep. Does invisibility give advantage on sleight of hand, or is it just normal?
It's
like that wouldn't
advantage
matter.
for like stealth. So like
Okay.
if you are
So just normal roll.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand would be +3. Oh, I'm gonna demon inspiration that. Enki put
Dang.
on the earmuffs. If you can share the money, this wouldn't be happening, Enki. Gonna reroll.
Oh my
Give
goodness.
up! Give up! You're not touching my pockets.
It's not destined to be. It's not destined to be.
Yeah,
But
you
what
know
if
the
they
one
can-
DM rule, right?
But you
We
could
all
use
know
one
that.
more if you wanted.
No,
If
no,
you
you
have
gotta
it.
keep it.
I can't
Please.
use a DM inspiration for the rest of the night because I've already gone down to 4. I'm trying to keep them.
But what if I do it?
Yeah. 15.
Sorry,
hey, what's
is-
your passive
bag is torch.
perception?
My passive perception just hit like 30 something.
My owl
Oh.
rolled a 3.
No.
the
No, it
torch
didn't.
world with 12.
No, it didn't. So
What? It's 9.
yeah, and also with the earmuffs on, because it's harder for you to hear, it's definitely impacted by that.
Someone's running my pockets.
Oh, it
that's a
100%
feeling
is
thing.
getting into your pockets. So let's
Just to
just
clarify, Glorb, you or Mickey, you rolled that 12.
No, the torch did.
Okay, but just to clarify, was that a separate person rolling, or were you DM inspirationing Resin?
He was DM inspiration Resin and felt like rolling.
Okay, I just wanted to
How's
clarify.
that fair?
Anyway.
He never rolls low. This one's
That's why it was funny that he was like, "No, I'm taking this into my own hands." So how much gold is Resin trying to take? Looking in,
he- Needles was playing nice and saying, "Hey, share the money with everybody," and he put on earmuffs. So she's gonna take everything, and then we'll disperse it as needed, depending on how polite he is. So she's gonna go for as much as she can carry.
all the coin. All right, so
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think a slime thing can carry 1,000 gold coins.
It,
I
but
think
it
it's
can,
3,000 total, but a lot of it's platinum, right?
yeah. There's still there's 14 platinum. There
So
is
funny.
1 silver and 964 gold.
Dang.
Keep in mind though, I gave him some of my rewards. I was all
yeah.
like, "Here,
Yeah.
you can keep them.
So,
Keep them safe. I'll lose them."
Let me check the weight of a gold.
This is unfair.
coin.
I'm Glorb's banker.
Yeah. He is my baker. Just-
Well, you can keep 2 portions then.
Well, you're
How
Glor's
much-
banker, but not Bartholomew's.
True.
All
Resin
right.
has a strength of 6, if that matters. And I don't think there's any other features that would help. No, magic resistance,
is that-
invisibility.
So
So, wait,
50
14
coins is
platinum?
about a pound.
Is that almost 15 plat? What Needles not Needles? What Enki has on him?
15
No,
flats
it's-
insane.
No,
Almost.
that's 20. That's no, because
No.
it's 100 gold per plat.
Yeah.
So it's about 24 plat.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ!
crazy.
Yeah.
You're running pockets.
Yeah.
What?
he-
I literally no. That is unfair. I took all the monetary rewards while you guys got stars. I took money.
so
I took money.
That's
I
true,
pickpocketed it
but
fair and square.
that's true. But this
Yes.
is all still in your You have 964 in your pot. Like, how are you moving so fast?
he's fast.
Genetics.
So every 50 coins is 1 pound.
Okay, and it's a strength of 6 for a tiny creature. That would probably end up being, I don't know. Is there a specific calculation for?
Yeah, it's let me do the carry weight calculation. Hold on.
You've crossed the line, Needles.
That's
You're
so
gonna find a
fucking funny.
padlock around your glasses.
How does that work?
Have you never seen that image? Hold
Let's
on, let me
see.
see.
It's strength score multiplied by 15.
There's a debuff for being tiny though, right?
I
Oh, yeah,
don't
that's not a
think so,
problem no more,
actually.
right? With the mask, right?
It's, if you have the spell effect that makes you tiny, it gets affected, but it actually isn't normally.
Okay,
I
so
saw this
15 times
image
6. That's 90
on-
pounds. Like
Mhm.
she'd barely be flying, but it's 6 strength. So you said
I-
strength score, not strength modifier, right?
Correct.
Strength score. Yeah, so it's
My
90
friend
pounds.
sent me an image. I put it in scheduling board. He sent that to me.
That's insane.
That's funny. Good. But yeah, so I think so. Let me do the math here, right? So that how much? Because if every 1 pound for every 50, so oh yeah, she could definitely carry all that then, right?
Yeah, if it's 90 pounds. I'm just
Yeah.
checking because I think I remember a rule that it's halved, but I can't find it. So we'll just stick with
No, yeah, because
90.
also it's like it is confusing because like when you get larger, it doubles your carry weight in certain scenarios, or if the spell hits you that makes you smaller, it halves your carry weight. But unless there's a magical effect going on, the carry weight's not affected by size; it's strictly for strength. Because if you think,
Okay,
it,
well-
it uses the ant logic
Yeah.
kind of thing.
anything. I believe I was checking visibility. Not sure. Any equipment the imp wears or carries is invisible with it. So does
Yeah.
the gold all turn invisible?
Yes.
So she's going to fly 60 feet away, invisibly. And does Enki even notice this happen?
No. Go ahead and make a stealth roll with advantage, just in case.
Did you take all his money?
That is, wait, what is it? Yeah, she can carry all of it. We're gonna have a discussion about him taking the party's funds.
I took 200 gold.
Well,
And it was
got us the
400.
job.
It was 400.
And you're taking advantage of Glorb stupidity
that's a
and taking his
17.
cash.
I'm not
That's a
using it.
17.
I was holding on to it.
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't spend it at all.
she
That's true.
100%. She 100% is able to sneak away with it,
Oh
unseen.
my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
The pickpocketer got pickpocketed.
And like it's
That's
crazy. Like
insane.
if someone tried to warn him, they'd have to like grab him or shove him or something because he's not gonna hear them. He's looking away.
Boo!
He's actively trying to ignore them. Actually, yeah, I should have made the sleight of hand with advantage because he's actively trying to avoid.
You've already robbed me of everything I got.
Enki.
That is
I,
so funny.
He can hear me because I can speak into his mind. Enki,
What?
you don't feel like sharing. Perhaps
I
you should
earned
count.
it.
Perhaps you should count how much you have, just to make sure you don't feel like sharing.
No, I do my daily counting in like 2 hours.
All right, well, let's keep setting up then, since he doesn't feel like counting his gold, anyone. Let's just set up
All right,
camp and
fine,
keep
fine.
discussing.
Can I give you half the reward? I got us the job, and I practically did it myself.
Do you,
That
like,
is for the
pat your
rest of the group
pockets
to decide.
discover you don't
Is-
have coins anymore?
Is there a role I can do to gaslight Enki that this job never existed?
Yeah,
I
deception.
think. I don't think any role.
Zero
would-
modifier. Okay. You know, I think I'll use a second DM inspiration, even though I wasn't going to.
You sure?
I mean, no matter how high you roll, there's only so much you can convince another
Yeah.
player of. But like, oh, that never happened.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Jeez!
Yeah, it's a 23, but like this is something that happened like a day ago that he knows it's money.
Say it in character. How do you try to
Yeah,
convince?
how in character? Yeah. Thank you.
Enki, are you
I
sure
still have
that
my earmuffs on. I
Oh,
didn't take
well,
them off.
the mind thing, right?
I could talk to him, but that's up to you. I don't think I can force someone into the conference call. So he can choose to break that, but I can speak to him directly. But it's up to you whether or not I can force him into a linked call with everybody.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point.
Because it
I'm
has to
pretty
be
sure my
at will
character would be
to
going
talk
into
to me.
hysteria about not having the one thing I care about.
Yeah.
Did you?
Do you? Yeah, because do you check your pockets after you're like, I have my pocket checking in 2 hours.
I thought you said that I noticed.
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah. I personally said it, but it's your character, so technically, if you didn't do it, you didn't do it.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
gonna,
he insinuated at count
Yeah.
your gold. I'm gonna check.
I'm gonna tell Enki that he doesn't need to check his gold because who could steal from this most skilled thief?
You're just like,
Yeah.
no,
I was gonna say,
don't let him learn.
if he has his headphone, if he has his
But
like
you can't
earmuffs
hear.
on, then I'll just take them off. Then I'll
Oh.
just take them off while I shouldn't even try to talk to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Enki, your earmuffs.
Hey, give that back! That cost me 200 gold.
Well, hold,
You're
I'll give
gonna
it back,
damage
man.
them.
I have
He's just trying to tell you something.
You don't need to check your gold. I mean, who would steal from the most gifted and talented thief we have? Surely no one would be stupid enough to try that.
Do I do a check or am I just convinced automatically?
I mean, up to you. If you're suspicious, you could do an insight check. But also at the same
No.
time,
Dear heavens.
I mean, why would Severance lie?
That's a demonstration.
Like,
I could think of many reasons why he would lie.
I mean, has
Oh,
he
that
ever
was so
lied
much
before?
better.
yeah.
Not much better.
So, okay.
Damn.
Better.
At 12. So here's the thing, because yes, the deception roll was higher, but again, you. So you
But
maybe
he did
don't...
change what he was trying to say when he
Yeah.
phrased it. A little bit. Anyway.
Wait, did you spend 2 DM inspiration to try and...
So
Yeah, I never use them.
yeah, Enki, you do. I'll leave it up to you to determine how well he would keep track of his gold. Like, what are the odds that you drop the gold? But yeah,
So,
give me a history check as well, real quick.
Okay.
So
I designed his
Mhm.
personality with a lot of my own flaws, and I'm an extremely paranoid person.
Yeah.
So I like, I never leave my AirPods anywhere because I check them like every 2 minutes. I feel
Mhm.
like that I do the same thing with a bag of gold.
Right. And if that's the case, you
Keep
can
in
also
mind-
just roleplay it as you can't tell for sure that he's lying,
Mhm.
but you're still paranoid, right?
Yeah, I think that's
Because his deception was really high, so it seems like he's telling the truth, but you know that feeling,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah, exactly.
I'm giving you earmuffs back, by the way. Not putting them on your head, but I'm giving them to putting them in your hands.
I'll just stuff it in the bag, right next to my gold. Where's my gold coins?
There you go. That's how you notice.
Yeah.
My money.
Eggy, are you okay?
Enki, do you feel like
What's going on?
Sharing what? My livelihood. It's gone. My
What
pride.
happened? What happened?
My money.
Some of it was mine too, I bet.
You lost Glor's
Our
investment.
money. I lost Glorb's trust too. Ah! I had one job to hold mine and his money. I'll check for the stars as well while I'm at it.
The
Those
stars
weren't
are
taken.
still there. Yeah.
At least I got one thing left.
Enki?
You can't buy anything with the stars though.
The horror.
You know, when you put too much coin in one pocket, sometimes it burrows a hole right through. And these things happen. But if you're more kind and giving in the future, I'm sure such misfortunes could be undone.
Oh no!
Can I,
Did it fall off the wagon?
Chef, can I only change color in long rest
I thought it was short rest.
or short rest or whatever?
Uh,
Because I just want to turn blue for RP sake.
oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah.
Where could it have gone? Did I leave it at the city?
Oh, well, I hope it didn't fall off the wagon. Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
I wasn't on the wagon.
You probably lost it when you're running down here.
Did I pee it out? I mean, it was golden.
You paid my money out. Can orcs do that?
Can I pee gold?
Oh.
Quick, Needles, you have to collect the pee. It's worth money.
We'll consider that for the future, but Enki, just consider
That's a new
that
business.
we'd all be willing to help you find your gold and return it to you safely if you just were more willing and open to sharing what is
they
rightfully
have
to
it.
be shared.
Wait,
And so
I know who it was. I know. It was those people. I was eyeing their purses, and they were eyeing mine. They must have stolen it.
Enki, we'd be willing to kill and hunt down any number of people who stole from you if you
You
were
sure
willing to
wouldn't do
share.
that.
So how much would you say that you received, and how much would you share with the group?
I received somewhat over 5 gold.
I am casting Detect Thoughts. I cast Detect Thoughts. What do I see inside Enki's mind, Mr. Pickles? What are his
Just
surface thoughts?
Imagine, where could they have gone? I only got a small amount of money.
I'm laughing at the thought of just
Wow,
like a
wow.
pot of gold and a rainbow.
Alright, you know what? That's a good idea. You just see him in a pot of gold, like just hyperventilating. It was him. It had to be.
Well, if that's all I
There was
get
no other
in
dimension.
the surface thoughts, I'm gonna dive a little bit deeper. So you have to make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save? Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So how much gold did Enki actually get? We know out of character, but how much does Needles learn that Enki got? And you do know Needles is peering into your mind now. You are aware of it.
Would I? I don't even think with that wisdom save. I don't think my character knows he's breathing.
Well, the spell, you can roleplay it as that you don't notice, but the spell does dictate that you do notice. But if you choose not to, you can choose
I
not
don't
to.
notice. My character's freaking out. I don't
Yeah,
think
he's
he
too busy hyperventilating about the gold.
Yeah, Bartholomew's picking you up and just shaking you.
to see if there's
So, like,
anything inside.
The best way to calm
Bartholomew
someone down,
taking it,
shake them a lot.
Don't take him. That
I'm
makes it
shaking-
worse.
Yeah, maybe there's gold on him, you know?
Man, this brings me back to primary school.
So I see in his mind.
But I had money to lose back then.
I see in his mind that he got 400 gold from Muvarana.
Yeah.
Was it
Enki.
400? I actually don't remember.
I believe it was. I don't know if you added the right amount because I thought you should have more gold than that based on how much you've been stealing. But who do,
No,
what do
because
I
he's
know?
also been spending.
Yeah.
I didn't spend a lot.
Anyway,
of
yeah, it was definitely 400 from Muvarana. Unless Chef,
Mhm.
you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I
Yeah,
believe
no,
it was 400.
it was 400.
I thought it was
Enki.
200 because I was at like 700 or something. But I could have just added it wrong.
Oh,
You might have added it
Whatever.
wrong because it was
Oh
definitely
no,
400.
do you not? No. I was gonna say I think I may have transferred it to platinum, but that doesn't make sense because I'm almost at 15.
I mean, how much
Oh,
was
no,
the,
I could
how
have
much did you
turned it.
have with the earmuffs
No, I
before you
got
had the
gold.
earmuffs?
The earmuffs were like 5 gold because I haggled or something like that.
Yeah.
But Enki's, you know, he always says something's a lot higher than actually.
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Mhm.
Because,
Enki. Oh,
yeah, no,
Chef,
no.
go ahead.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure it was 400.
Yeah, it was. I remember being 400 as well. But
No,
anyway,
alright, it was 400.
Enki, you have a chance to be honest with the group, and if you're very honest with the group, we will go out of our way, and I speak for the whole group when I say this, to hunt down that gold and make sure it gets back into your very luxurious pockets.
What do you want to know?
How much did you get for the job, and how much would you share if the gold was returned to you?
Honestly, he's struggling, like almost like, because he's a compulsive liar.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
He's trying really hard.
Play your character. Say what your character would say.
You would do it. You would do it, Enki.
It was 400 gold.
Very good. Now, how much would you share with a group?
How much
How
I
would you
should or
divide
how
it?
much I would?
How much would you, honestly, Enki, how much would you share with the group when dividing it appropriately?
2. Why are you looking at me like that? Okay, a decent amount. I mean, I got us the job, I found it, and I did it pretty much by myself. I mean, you didn't request a fake book.
There's some truth to that statement, but how much? Give me a number.
Do I have to?
You don't have to, but we might not be able to help you retrieve your gold if you don't.
50%?
How does that sit with the group? Does 50% seem fair for the amount of work that went in?
So
We did have to develop quite the relationship with Sundara as a group before she was willing to give us that book. It was very much a group effort, so, but I'm not taking monetary reward, so it's all up to you.
I'm the one who
We
found the
got
stable secret
Timo.
entrance. I'm like
We
half the
got
reason we got the
Lynch.
relationship.
we got Severance. We got Glorb and Bartholomew. We got me.
Ah, I'm two people. I deserve two halves.
Yeah. So we also
Well,
got
I hold your
Haka.
money. Why I held your money?
That's one.
I'm a
two,
failure of a banker. I was doing so good too. It's always been my dream.
So we got 8 people.
Just like actual banks, you take money, you don't really give it back.
It's 8 people if you count Glorg twice.
You
Yes.
give it a loan and you take like twice the amount they borrowed back.
I don't think 50% is enough for 8 people.
That's one vote against your generous offer, Enki. Anyone else have input?
51%?
Anyone else have input whether or not that's fair?
49.
What? You know what? That is perfectly valid opinion.
And,
Yeah, valid.
yeah.
So we have one in favor of lowering the amount. Severance, any opinion?
Yes.
You think it's fair to share 50%? 200 of this 400 split among the rest of the group, while Enki keeps 200.
You know, I would, but maybe we go 75-25. Like we get 300 and
So I'd
he
get
can
75%?
profit 100.
I don't
No,
mind.
you can keep 100.
Can.
Hmm.
I don't even have money to give away. Why are we doing this
But
hypothetical?
yeah,
bullshit?
that would we
Role
can
playing is
split it-
weird,
we
I'll
can
admit.
Split up that 200 gold evenly among us.
I feel like you guys are like kicking me in the dirt, you know. I just got robbed blind. And
I
you're
just
like, hey,
feel like to help a friend, we need to know that you view us as friends. And friends share when they work together to achieve something.
what's sharing?
Yeah, I said 49. We're friends, Enki.
Niels is going to flip through his notebook and look for a definition somewhere and find sharing. Sharing. Wait, let me actually look this up.
Yeah. Flipping through.
Sharing
These other
is
two
to
books is a thesaurus.
Yes, Needles, if you're having trouble sharing, if you're looking through the dictionary, it should be right after probably shark or something.
Shark. All right, let me look. 31 seconds later. Here we go. Sharing is a verb that means to have and give a portion of something with another or others. To use, occupy, or enjoy something jointly with another or others.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, but okay.
That wasn't very nice, Enki. Do you want to repeal that statement?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just
Is that like a bank?
That was quick.
He's just a little emotional. He didn't mean to be angry.
Let's see, this money thing's got to you, Enki.
To be fair, if
Livelihood.
I dropped like $15,000, I'd be pissed.
True.
That's a lot of money. So, we've determined that it seems that most of the group doesn't agree that 50% is generous enough. What would you do in response to that if you had your money? If you had the money to split, what would your response be, Enki?
What money?
Hypothetically.
I don't got any.
Hypothetically.
The reward or my total?
The reward. Would you consider, based on the rest of the group not agreeing that 50% is fair, would you agree to
Like three
change
people who
the
spoke
percent?
up. One of them
Real
just
quick,
Unfortunately, everybody else is asleep.
I need to
You know,
cast.
this conversation has been very long, and everyone's been asleep, Enki.
I
Dinner's
cast-
been made and served.
I
You
cast
did it because of this.
homelessness on Enki. He will no longer be able to get sufficient rest.
What?
I don't
I'm
need
casting
to-
homelessness on Enki.
Oh,
Homelessness. That's a really high level spell. I don't think you have access to that yet.
Yeah.
That's a higher level version of disintegrate. You just disintegrate their home.
Yeah.
I'm an Elcherin who's lived in a forest my whole life. I'm practically a vagabond.
You can burn a whole forest down if you're forward enough. Anyway,
It's just
Enki.
Don't talk about forests like that. What have they ever done to you? You remind me of those people. Company. It's not racist.
You missed Severance. He dropped the hard R.
Yeah,
I
there
mean-
was a Warforged that didn't seem to have a personality, so he was a clanker.
Yep.
I mean, in Burn, to be fair, clankers don't really get full right, so
Wow.
it's not that bad.
You
Hey,
still on top of
maybe-
the hard R.
This is off topic. This is off
Maybe if he
topic.
maybe if he wanted actual rights, he should have had a personality.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a bit
He was just a
well.
slave, a pawn with no free will of its own.
How
We
do we
can
go from like
discuss-
gold to Actually, I was gonna say how do they go from politics, but it's a pretty easy connection.
It's the same
It
thing. Let's
is.
talk. Just be honest. Money, politics. What's the difference?
Why? It's mine.
I
Oh, yeah,
do
your
hate
money.
to repeat myself too many times, but Enki, do you have a final response? We can decide to help you after we hear how honest you are and giving.
What about 65%?
How does that sound to the
50%.
rest of the group? He's compromised. That's about 2/3. He did
Ugh.
do more of the work in this specific instance.
What's the math looking like?
You would divide 65 into 7, so it would be about 9%.
Mhm.
9 times 4, it would be about 36 gold apiece for everyone besides Enki, and he would have the remainder.
64.
I think we've established a good compromise. Is everyone else in
Yeah.
agreement?
That's fine. 30.
So I think we can help look for that gold. Right?
Glory, you're going the wrong way. You want it to be a higher percent, because then you could get more ale.
So you want to give us more?
I mean, it's Glorb's money too.
Aw.
While this conversation has been going on, Resin has separated this 400 gold from the rest of it and has made a small pile and in the dirt wrote money from Wirvarana's job and has moved the rest away under a bush.
Gotcha.
Oh, I think we should scour around the camp. Maybe it's dropped somewhere nearby. Let's look.
I just got here.
It's
gonna
a
be-
possibility. Perhaps we should look.
As the camp is
Possibility,
fully
that's
set
so
up.
Possible.
Right. I miss dinner, guys.
No, dinner. There's a dinner plate in front of you.
So how much?
I want to sit down and eat my food.
Wait, but I'm the chef. Who cooked dinner?
No, but how much
Did I
gold
cook it
did I
while
get? I wasn't
crying?
paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm just eating raw meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know you're missing your entire life savings, but we're kind of hungry.
Right.
But seriously, how much gold did everyone get? I kind of zoned out a bit.
Nobody has gotten any gold yet.
Yeah.
We haven't found it
Oh, so Needles
because everybody
is a thief
sat down.
who's keeping it all for himself. Got it.
No.
I've requested that the group looks for it, but everybody wants to eat dinner apparently, because halfway through this conversation, I figured we'd all been eating, but it seems like nobody cares about the gold. Oh, would you look at this? What is this pile of gold? Needles flies over to the pile of gold that's been separated. How strange. It must have fallen out. How much is this, Enki?
He just glances at it for a second. It's all 964 gold. Or no,
It was 400 with
564 gold. And 14 platinum. It's here. Where's the other
400
400?
out of character, Mr. Pickles. 400 gold was separated from the rest of it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this is
564.
no. This is the 400.
Oh, this is the 400. Oh, okay.
This is the 400 that I flew over to first.
Uh-huh.
Well, here's the reward, but where's my money?
I think we could look a bit harder if we just properly divvied out the money.
Hold on. I'm almost done.
Just shoveling curry into his mouth or whatever we're eating.
Yeah. Here I'm done. Here I come. I'm helping out now.
You know what? Bartholomew's gonna be looking around for the cash.
Yep.
Oh, I guess if you guys are actually going to be looking around now,
Yeah, we're gonna look
let
around.
me make a survival check for Resin to see how well she hid the other portion.
Yeah.
Not very well, so you'd find it pretty quick.
Hey,
but
look.
while that's happening, while they're looking, Enki, are you going to divide this up appropriately? Then we could look very hard for the rest of it, since it must be nearby. So strange that it fell
How
out
much
and
did we agree on?
written in the dirt nearby was 65%,
yeah.
which multiplied by 4 would be 260.
Okay. I'll take out my share of 140.
All right.
Here's your guys' share.
And
And I guess the rest of everybody can make investigation checks to find the rest.
and so divvied up, and let me get into Haka and Timmel's character sheet so I don't forget.
I'll just make an investigation.
Yeah, 5 silver and 32 gold.
That's for all of us.
Yeah.
How much did you divide it by?
Because it's 8 divided by 8, right?
No, divided by 7. Needles is.
You know what? No
Keeping
reason
out.
for me to not look
And
either.
Glorb also said
Yeah.
he's getting 2 shares, so it technically could divide into 6 unless we're counting Glorb twice, like he said.
That's true. Are we counting Glorb twice? Because that's I did the math to count Glorb twice.
It's in the contract, and I'll pull out a fake piece of paper.
Well, if it's
Glorb
in the
gets 2
contract, I
shares.
suppose Glorb gets 2 portions.
But
Now,
wait, so
I
if
may
it's
not,
still only
I
7.
may not be
Yeah,
the
it's still 7.
sharpest, but that looks like a blank piece of paper. I can't believe you, Faye, can read invisible ink.
Actually, I
Yeah,
have that
it's,
spell, so it is a real thing. There's
No.
magically invisible ink.
It's only people who could actually speak Sylvan and Elvish, you know? It's a weird thing, I know.
So you said
37
32 gold, 37
Oh,
gold,
damn it,
Yeah,
I only
and
speak
1
one
silver.
of them.
and 1 silver.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So,
Did
Wait a
anybody
minute.
find the rest of his gold? It has to be
I-
around here somewhere.
Hey guys, I
Make-
found a
make a
gold,
living off of
Yeah.
fishing.
and I wave over
Yeah.
like, "Hi, hey, Anki, I found your gold."
Yeah, Avalon.
So I get-
Silver is the,
so I get 2
silver is
portions of
SP,
this?
right?
Yeah.
Yes. Without rolling, you succeeded your persuasion check, Glorb, and you got an extra 37.
Nice.
Yeah.
let's go.
Hey, I said we're going to count. I said we're going to count you when I counted. I was like,
Yeah.
Hey, so I know we said this was going to be a short session, right?
Yeah, so once after this is established, we will be calling it. Yeah. No,
Does
I
this
was about
mean
to
that-
call it earlier, but I was like, I don't want to interrupt this.
This is
And he
something. This
dives
just,
into the pile of gold and starts doing angels.
Yeah.
He definitely still has some of mine at a match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it was 750 is yours, because he had 750 from his own and 750 from
Mhm.
yours.
750 what?
Gold.
I only have 700 gold.
But in platinum included, just overall divided, 750 is Glorb's. Whether or not you give that to him when he requests it is up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got
you owe lost his
was it
trust, so.
Yeah, it was 7 platinum. I don't think it was 50. 750.
I think it was
It might have been
14, actually.
Because I thought it was 7 each.
I think
Are you
you're right.
talking
I think
when
you're
we
right.
took the rewards?
That's the only
Well,
time
we
we've
can-
come across platinum was the reward.
Platinum
I
is
think you're right, it was
100
7,
gold,
but
so
regardless-
I technically have enough for 2 platinum right now.
Yes, but for now, and with that, once everyone puts
With the
their
power of
foot-
friendship, we have solved this case and returned the gold to a friend. Incredible. Good night, everyone.
I'm gonna go piss in a
It-
bush.
and
I can't believe that those bandits took my gold and buried it here so they can come back for it later. I'm gonna revolution.
all right,
And I picked Anki up from the ground like as he's freaking out.
just flail
Oh,
it.
with your investigation check, Avalon, you would definitely see like a drag trail of the
Yeah.
bag being dragged off into the bush right from where Enki was standing originally.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
My
what
piss
happens
art's
with-
bad.
Ooh.
Oh no, he has kidney stones.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Gotta go to
What were you-
doctor for that one, champ.
Wait, were you peeing?
That's
in
the
you,
only
like,
way. That's like the. That's the only thing I can think of for how a natural 1 on a piss performance would look.
I was
like.
thinking he like pushed too hard and like shart himself or something.
We don't need to go into that.
The word piss performance is so fucking
How
funny
about how about we just overall generalize it that Glorb has to clean up some sort of mess over by the bush, and we
Yes.
don't get into too much
Yes,
detail.
without going into
Guys.
detail, there is a
I went
mess.
from,
Use
I went
your
from being
imagination.
gold to ruby.
piss performance is so funny.
It's common for orcs your age.
Yeah.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
It's clear piss. It's not golden. So I'm like, damn.
Also,
He has EP, erectile piss function.
can I also just make note? his first roll of the session, I think, was the piss check, which was the nat 20. No, there was the
Perception.
perception. No, yeah, I think it was the piss. No. There's a
Anyway,
couple more
yeah.
prior. Okay, but
That's what
still.
happens when you don't drink water.
Oh God! All right, well, we'll go ahead and call it. The party goes to bed.
The piss performance, baby.
Oh,
are we doing a long rest?
yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Needles would have some things to do before the long rest next at the beginning of the session, but yeah.
Yeah, but we'll call it for now, and then next session, we will go from there.
Because to be clear, we still have no idea what we're doing about Poonstafu. Because
Well,
we got new information that just
thought we already
changed
had a
our
plan. We're gonna
We
continue
have
with
plan
multiple
water.
plans.
Are we gonna do the
Oh,
plan?
all
right.
right. I've
Yeah.
gotten all the non-nat 20s out of the way. I'm sure at the start of the next session it'll be a nat 20.
Well, we'll have until Sunday. Are we doing it on not this Sunday, but the Sunday after?
Yes, correct.
So we'll have until the Sunday after next,
Hey.
Sunday after this one, to plan. And if anybody comes up with a plan, just put it in the Discord.
Yes.
Well,
Alright,
my biggest plan is to try and get over a 14, preferably a nat 20, so the 14 doesn't go up to 16.
Yes. Also, do we want in the Discord a separate chat group, like chat board, for the sake of like planning discussions, like in-game
that's
plans?
Sort of what the
Yeah.
adventuring journal is for. That's just it just never gets used.
Oh, yeah, that.
That's for the during game discussions and game related discussions for stuff
Yes,
that's directly relevant to the.
So
Campaign.
yes, feel free to post plans in that as
I say we send John Williams inside.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
you
We
type
have
it
lots
out.
of fodder. We have lots
Yeah.
of fodder. You know, instead of
Yeah,
sending an
Wait a minute,
illusion
that is true. Wait a
or
minute,
a
we have an
summoned
army.
animal.
Yeah.
What do you
No,
mean?
we
We
don't
have
have
an
any
army for a
problems.
fucking reason? We trained them and everything. We have not even fucking used them.
Well, we don't want them to die. At best, we might have a couple level 1 fighters from Timmel's training. At best, that's
Oh,
being
we could definitely-
extremely
Are we-
optimistic.
Are we insinuating we just start a siege on the freaking tower?
Yeah.
As soon as we finish scouting, we'll see.
Shows
I
up,
mean,
No, that's not how you guys do sieges. To do a
sees
siege,
tower,
like
time for
contaminate.
siege.
You contaminate the water.
they get all sick and then we charge.
Yeah.
No. Because then like they could just get another shipment or something. Then you become clean water salesman.
This plan completely rides on the notion that they get their water from the moat and not from some other well inside. How?
I mean,
or
a whale
from
will
magical
eventually dry up.
transportation.
No, see, here's the thing. As long as they aren't growing food inside, we just have to stop anyone from going in and coming out.
For weeks or months.
I'll just
Yeah.
piss over the wall. I should
Good idea.
contaminate
Just get
any-
another natural one, and they'll just all be forced out. Getting out in there with the natural
It'll be
ones.
smelly.
I mean, Enki, he does have his baboon.
God.
You can throw food.
Shit.
Yeah.
We build a trebuchet and load it with shit.
Jesus.
What
I'm
if
fairly
everything's
certain-
pee pee poo poo?
Pee pee poo poo plan, yeah. God.
I'm fairly certain that Needles has the most questionable morals out of the entire group, and yet somehow everybody else's instinct is to jump to contaminating their water instead of just talking to them or going somewhere else.
Mind you, this is your first impression of the tower, right? You,
Exactly.
you haven't
haven't tried
interacted with
anything.
it so far. You
Poison,
just
poison.
you see a tower that says "go away," and you said, "Bet poison water time." How?
Hey,
Hey,
Biowarfare.
to read a sign. that says
We'll
go
pee
away.
on them.
To be fair, it isn't really D&D if you don't break the Geneva Convention.
So true. There is no Geneva
Oh.
here.
That sign can't stop me. I don't speak. I don't
I
speak
don't-
mage.
I'm
Right.
sure we can figure something out. You know, we get like somebody to listen in. We find out who their boss is. Somebody disguises as their boss. You know, I'm sure we can actually do
Oh,
something.
Wait, I have the best idea. We build a giant wooden horse. Now, hear this. It's
An
all
actual
along
tree.
the line.
Yeah, really, horse.
I thought you were gonna say we build a giant tower right next to the.
We make the tower
Ours
taller,
is
so it
taller.
feels bad.
We shame them, or we put it right next to them, so that way whenever they're going to work, they're like, "Wait a second, are we in the wrong tower?" And then they go to our tower, we lock them in there, and then
Oh, we-
boom.
We plant it with bombs. We
You know,
plant it with
if
bombs.
someone could have like a device that flies, I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, I wonder if it's gonna. I mean, September has passed, but
We have to build an entire tower now and invent planes if we want to go through
No,
this
no,
plan. That
no.
just seems-
See, instead of planes,
It's
we'll
an
just
inside
have-
job
we'll just
because it's
have-
our own
we'll just have-
fucking tower.
No, we'll just have air Ganassi's bomb the towers.
It's our own tower. Why are we-
Wait,
Well-
wait. We
Oh
could,
no,
we could,
they're blowing up
we could-
towers. We gotta
no,
it's
leave.
actually real.
It would be our tower, but we can spin the narrative to pin it on someone we
Exactly.
don't like.
Exactly. And according to some conspiracy theories, that's what happened in the real world.
yeah.
I like
my
the
gosh,
idea
hold
of
on,
just
it's
building a
actually
tower next to
genius.
them, destroying our tower,
Well,
and then they go,
no,
"Oh shit, they're
the thing
destroying
is, I'm
towers,"
pretty
and then they have to leave.
I'm pretty
Yeah, they're
sure.
like, oh no.
I'm pretty
Exactly, it's a
sure
threat,
before
it's
9/11,
genius.
Osama bin Laden was a CIA informant.
He went to Yale or something like that.
Oh
So we
fuck,
need to get a
dude.
spy on the inside. Wait, I think that's backwards.
So we get a job at the tower. Work
Are
our way
these
up the
towers made
ladder.
of steel?
No,
They're
see,
made out of
this is-
steel, though. This is an important question.
Hard to say.
I-
It looks
If
stone.
Inky wants to rob a bank, he should get a job at the bank, and so the bank pays him money from the bank.
So he's
He's
taking
robbing
money
the
from
bank,
it.
and it's a
From the bank.
long shot.
Why are we actually like not making a plan?
Nah, I'm
I
hearing.
already made a plan.
We made lots
We have
of
lots
plans
of
already.
plans. We have so many plans. All of them will work. We should just
I
do
already
all
made
of
a
them.
plan in discussion board.
Let's assign each person. Let's assign each person to one plan and just hope it goes well. One of them has to work.
I'll get all the
Sprain
metal
bright.
for the tower.
No, we're doing the clean water salesman one first.
Okay, good idea.
No,
I could get
no,
disguised.
Hold on,
I already have the fit with Bartholomew.
Wait,
You know what?
hold on.
Oh my
What if
gosh.
we start building the tower and say we're building our warehouse here? We are clean water salesmen. We combine
Clean
two
water.
ideas into one. That's
But when
like,
do we blow up the
double the
water
better.
factory, the water warehouse? I feel like that's an important part of the plan. If we build our own structure, it has to blow up at some point. Otherwise,
Yeah.
what's the point?
We build our own tower right next to theirs, like right next to theirs. We put on identical signs, and then we walk up and gaslight them into thinking that they're in our tower instead. So they're like, "Oh, my bad," and then they go to our tower. We blow it up, and then we rob them.
Hard to rob
course we rob
all the
them.
property that we blew up, right?
No,
Or we blew. Wait, we blew up.
out-
We blow up
We
our
blow up the
tower with
decoy.
everything.
Okay.
Yeah, we blow up the decoy that they.
And then we
hide
rob the empty
inside.
tower.
Yep.
That's a great idea if they don't take any of their valuables with them into the new
And
tower that they
then-
apparently believe is their own.
In the smithereens, with them being like, "What happened? We come up as clean water."
Yeah.
We're tower builders. We'll rebuild your tower.
ooh,
No,
yeah,
I think-
we could be our construction company and say, someone here ordered a new tower, and then we just start construction on it. And like, if they object, we can just bring up the fact that you ordered the tower. We're just following orders from up top. If you have a
Wait.
problem with it, call the managers.
Hold
Maybe
up, hold on.
it-
That's actually if we dress up, look professional and stuff. But sorry. And we go, "Hey, we're here to repair the flux capacitor or something like that," and then they'll let us in, and then we just rob them because they're not gonna know what a flux capacitor is.
I
Well,
think, in character for a
Flemo
moment,
doof.
the only part of any of those plans that could work is pretending to be professionals of some sort and getting hired for work, as someone briefly mentioned before, rather than selling clean water or contaminating everything or constructing a new tower, we could just ask for work.
You're right. Clean water is a lot of work. We
Yeah.
completely get rid of their water source, and then we sell them dirty water. Dirty water salesman.
Wait, where are you gonna get dirty water from?
I can make a
that's
lot of dirty
passion.
water.
That's
Blah, peas in
passion.
it.
Get rid of their water and sell them contaminated water. Then they'll have no choice but to rely on us. That's passion.
Exactly. We give them all dysentery.
We give them all dysentery, and then
We
we
give
have
them
them
shit
cross the
water.
river on logs tied together with their wagons on it. We go old Oregon Trail on them.
I don't know.
I could like cook them a meal or something. Oh, I could get a job as a chef. At the
Poisoning.
tavern.
Yeah, well, I mean, like,
Yes.
here's the thing. I was
Ooh,
kind of serious
ooh.
when I was like, maybe forget
You
who the
get a job
boss
as
is
a
and then
chef, and then
disguise
you
or
give
something.
everyone
Yeah.
in the tower food poisoning, and then you rob them.
Ah, what are you trying to discredit my cook? My
No, you
aunt?
give them food poisoning on purpose, so they're all stuck in the bathrooms while we rob them blind.
I do no such thing. What am I gonna make a painting and then splatter it with black ink everywhere? No. How
If
dare
he
you
poisons
insinuate
his
that?
own food, he's not a good chef at that point. They'll think he's a terrible chef and fire him.
Exactly. I'm not trying to get fired. I'm just trying to rob them.
I just got this job. I can't lose it.
I think
I
any
just got
plan,
this job. I can't lose it before I steal everything.
any plan that involves antagonizing the tower that we know nothing about is probably a no-go. At least I don't think I could participate
I
in such.
kiss them consensual.
Could-
I can't speak English. Consensual.
I like that plan. You
Consensual.
really
You
charmed
probably
that.
didn't buy it first of
Lisa.
all, Bartholomew.
Bartholomew's getting consexual, I guess.
They
It's
fall in love.
11:15. I'm gonna hop off for the
No,
night.
Yeah, we're just
we'll-
messing
That's
around.
totally fine.
Yeah.
We're just fucking
Good night.
around.
At this point, we're just. This is.
This is just nothing.
This is all stuff
brood
that
of
could be settled in
geniuses.
the journal, in the adventuring journal channel.
Wait, there's an adventuring journal?
Yeah. So
Yes,
what I
nobody
said.
uses it.
Yeah, we used it like in the very beginning.
We used it in the beginning,
Oh,
and then never
shoot.
again.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah.
Here, I'll
Huh.
post your previous idea here in the chat.
Which one? We have a
Yeah.
dozen at this point.
There, in the adventuring ideas. I'll put it in quotes.
All right, before we officially close off, I did have one question. How much time do we spend traveling?
It was about a day.
Do I get my wooden mask of height?
Yeah, I believe. Did you guys ever finish that exchange?
Oh yeah, once the gold is given out, yeah, you can add that to your inventory. I'll delete it from mine,
Yeah.
just so we have
You
that
have to give me
settled.
the
Can you link it in chat? I'm kind of.
It doesn't really have a link. I just wrote it in as
Ah.
enlarged mask. It doesn't have a ton of details written out. We never got around to that.
No, yeah.
If you look up the enlarge
brother.
spell, the enlarge reduce spell, and you add that to your
Okay.
spells, you can just effectively cast the enlarge half of that at will.
Okay, nice.
I'm so proud of this group right now.
Your boy's finally gonna become normal sized
That's
Elijah.
because I feel like we've come a long way since the beginning.
Yeah.
Like the discussions are disgusting.
Yes.
Right,
I
about
just noticed we've been talking a lot more.
since we're talking about the group, yeah, that's good, very good. And on that note,
Oh, whoops.
what about the friend that might be joining next session is the plan on the following
Yes,
Sunday?
I am going to message him and see if he's down, because he also does a lot of contract work, so his schedule is sometimes
Variable.
iffy. So I'm not sure if he started picking up more work on Sunday nights because of the hiatus. So I will message him. But for those who didn't see, and
Oh yeah.